generals clash in the grim darkness of the far-flung future. Welcome to Play On Live and Uncut Match Play League.
Hello, welcome to Play On Tabletop Live and Uncut. I am Tycho. I am here with Tack and Owen and, well, JT, the voice of Play On, is going to introduce to you our fantastic series of competitive games here. I've got Tyranids, Tack's got Space Marines. We're ready to go, aren't we?
Ready to go.
We are ready to go. Thank you, Tycho, so very, very much. Welcome, everybody, to Play On Live. This is round 3 in our round-robin tournament where everybody plays everybody, where the winner keeps his list, where the loser of the previous match gets to change their list, and we settle eventually on a championship series, a playoff, and our very own version of the Super Bowl, the Super Chainsword. These guys are competing. Mubin, Tack, Nick, and Tycho are all competing for the mighty Sword of Chatocles. At the end of our series, somebody will get their name on the Sword of Chatocles, and they will be crowned champion for a few days. And then we'll probably do it all again because it's so much fun. Want to give a big, big shout out to Frontline Gaming, who is sponsoring this entire series. From their mats to their terrain, to models, to paid services, to you name it, frontlinegaming.org is your go-to source for anything Warhammer. But it's not just the stuff they make, it's the stuff they do. Their events are world famous and absolutely fantastic. We've got the Bay Area Open coming up in May 24th, 25th, I believe. Rocky Mountain Open coming up March 22nd, 23rd. And just coming up in February 21st through 23rd is the Cherokee Open. I believe tickets are available for all of those at frontlinegaming.org. Make sure to go check them out. And of course, you can tell them Play On sent you, but hey, just check the link in the description below. Click it, follow it, do the things. You guys know the drill. Today's mission is Ultramarines and Tyranids, and we're playing Ritual with swift action on a crucible of battle. The boys have deployed. Gentlemen, tell us what you got.
Right, so you are the champion because you won the last one. And you've kind of created this, and this is not often what you get to see. Like, often what happens is somebody has a tooled tournament list and it has to be kind of all comers. You've created a stat checklist. And so that's really interesting in this type of environment because you have to keep your stat checklist and the rest of us have to check our stats and see if there's any way we can take down that many monsters. So with the Ultramarines as the challenger, not the typical style of list I usually play. I like to play with a lot more scoring units, and this time around I've put a lot of points into a lot of big killy units, and I'm a little concerned trying to play that play style where usually I'm going for scoring. So what is your stat checklist?
Well, I don't call it a stat checklist. I call it the Riddle of the Norns. So yes, it all revolves around 3 big old Norns. They're going to be heading for that center objective. That's going to be their nest. They want to lay their eggs. And otherwise, I've got a whole bunch of big monsters and a few Tyranid warriors and a flying little, what is it, winged Tyranid prime. I've even got Death Leaper, a Biovore. There's a Trigon in reserve, Tyrannifex with Rupshaw Cannon, Male Scepter, Screamer Killer, Distraction Carnifex. I think that's, oh, don't forget the Zoanthropes with the big old brain bug, the tyrant of all sorts of goodness. He's talking to his neural mates. Okay, but yeah, he should actually join the battle at some point. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I kind of just picked stuff that I wanted to play, and it turned into a bunch of big monsters. I do like the big stompy things. I do play an aggressive style of Warhammer that goes for primary objectives, and big stompy monsters are good at that.
Right.
What did you bring?
All right, in order to combat your list, and then also think about how I'm going to combat Tau and Custodes. The Space Marines are led by Guilliman himself with a double oath. It's wonderful. With the 3 stratagems, it's wonderful. He is joined by his chapter master because I would also like the extra command points. So this list punches out an incredible amount of command points. I think it's Guilliman gives me 2. I get 1 from the 2 from the mission and an extra 1 from Calgar. Essentially, I get 5 to use per turn. Calgar is being led by, or leading, a squad of Eradicators. I've never done this before. Eradicators
Never
are
done
typically
the Eradicator Bomb?
I've never done the Eradicator Bomb, so we'll see how that goes. I've got 2 Ballistus Dreadnoughts in this list. I've got a squad of suppressors way over yonder. Hoping to make something -1 to hit in your army or score me some points. I've got a ATV over there, cheap for 8 wounds.
Zoom,
T5, 8 wounds. I'm hoping to use that for a little bit of scoring. I got heavy intercessors. It's my only battle line unit. I've got a squad of Phobos infiltrators with a Librarian attached. And that gives them the 12-inch lone op, which is fantastic. So deep strike within 12, can't shoot them within 12. I've got the Whirlwind. I am going to start playing a little bit more with indirect. There's a lot of staging in the current edition of 40K, so being able to bully some of that staging is good. And then in Deep Strike Reserve, I've got some Inceptors. They are the Boltstorm ones. And in Strategic Reserve, I've got a Librarian attached to a squad of Stern Guard vets. I am playing the Librarius Conclave. It's just fun. It's been a while since I've got to play with this many Librarians, so I'm just going to give that a go. Wanted to give it one last hurrah in the championship series before reevaluating and maybe going back to Gladius or one of the other ones. We'll see.
Speaking of which, I'm playing Invasion Fleet, and I'll be choosing Sustained against your infantry.
That makes all the sense in the world. Okay, so we have deployed, and this is one where awkwardly, when we're kind of choosing or making a list, you've got to make a list that can do all the things all the time, hopefully. Your Norns want to elect a objective, but in this case, JT has suggested we play the Ritual, which is a challenge for you.
Fair enough.
Because you only have one to select, or you could go with your
I have
aggressive.
selected my target.
For all 3?
There will be 45 OC. And 48. Yes, 48. Toughness 11. 2 up, 4 up, 5 up.
You have a 5 up, feel no pain, normally.
Yeah.
You have a 4 up, feel no pain against mortals. With
That's,
those,
that's
those
even
mistakes.
true, yes.
Right, so they are
grenades are pretty not effective against the Norns.
no, unfortunately, my Stern Guard aren't super effective because you're going to be able to block them better. Grenades, Assail isn't as effective as the Norns. I don't know what the play is going to be because normally the play is ignore the big thing and go for everything else. What happens if everything else is also big things?
Then you have a distraction card effects to go for. Now, you are able to just make your own objectives over here and try not to interact with me, but I promise you, the Norns are coming.
Yep, I figured as much. All right, we've given, and I've got the orange dice, you've got your favorite gray dice.
Actually, I might be using purple dice today.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, I'm going to mix it up and go with a little bit of Tyranids. There's even a couple of red ones in here, but I think it's the purple to match this amazing Leviathan paint scheme we come up with.
I need to get through a lot of toughness, and then I have to get through your vaunted 5 up save.
Oh, better than that 4 ups this time. Also, do you want to go first or second?
I would like to lay, it's weird. I'm okay either way. I'll be able to get some shots, lay down some fire to start the party off before you get onto your feel no pains. If I can take out one Norn going first. At the same time, you're out of my melter range, you're out of some of my ranges, so I'm not going to be all that effective if I go first. So I'm okay with either.
Fair enough.
It's weird.
Ditto here.
2.
A 4.
You are going first.
I'm going first. Good luck, Tack. Alrighty, so I get a command point to start things off. And so do you. Now I have to figure out what I'm doing.
Tax pause is heavy?
Tax pause is heavy. I think my Screamer Killer wants to advance. Advance, Screamer Killer, advance. Not very fast.
He's already there.
It's already crawling around doing advanced things. Oh, right. That's a good idea.
Secondaries, command phase stuff, all that level.
All that command stuff. I'm terrible at this game. All right. Overwhelming force and sabotage. Ooh.
I mean, I do have things on objectives.
It's true. But I can't really see them.
No.
Be surprised. Well, I might be able to get a sneaky beat. I don't know. That corner's sticking out.
There's a corner right there.
Yeah. It's hidden. I'm going to expose it for the overhead so people understand where the footprints are. Yeah, not a lot of space in there to see through the gap.
I hope not.
Yeah, you're very, very hidden. I might just be advancing and doing actions and stuff. So overwhelming force might just turn into more command points.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you do have sabotage.
I do have some sabotage. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's do some sabotage. I also can do rituals and create new nests. Yes, more nests. Well, more nests.
Only one.
Only one.
So in order to create a new objective in the No Man's Land, and we only score on a No Man's Land in this mission, it needs to be within 12 of another objective and not 6.
Not within 12 of another objective.
Within 12 of this objective.
Well, it
and
has to
not
be within
6. Yeah.
12.
Yeah. It has to be within 12, but not within 6 of another one. So yeah, you can lay one right there.
I can lay one, yeah, basically right there.
Yeah. As long as the center of it's wholly outside of your deployment zone.
Right.
Another thing that's weird is, so Jordan helped me make this list because Jordan is
He's a
expert in all things Tyranid.
Tyranid shenanigans?
Yeah. And I apologize, Jordan. I couldn't actually make the list that I thought I could with you because I was missing a single model. But his list has me with mostly shooting, and I'm so used to having a little bit of close combat support.
Just a little.
Or a lot sometimes. I flip-flop. I love playing my Dark Angels and just going all melee.
Going ham?
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of ham, this big old Norn here, he wants to make a run for that center objective. He'll be off like a shot. Ah, Norn 3 plus 10. It's a 13 inches.
You can stand right in the middle there.
Thomas Rose, that is a fair assessment. Yes, we love Tycho too, but we also hate bugs. Go tack, he says.
Bugs are delicious. So are Space Marines. Off we go. Second Norn, going for another advance. Ooh.
So he's got to dodge that corner, which isn't a lot.
Kind of runs out that way. Should I save a Norn for later?
No. I mean, you could.
He's just going to kind of scoot up there.
Okay. I'll have a hard time getting line of sight on him.
Winged Prime is going to make an objective.
That's at the end of the movement phase, I believe.
Or into the start, then my shooting phase.
Okay.
So I'll wait and
Yeah.
let you know, but sure.
You're going to do it eventually. We know that, but you've got other things to move.
Someday
You have other things to move.
I do. We're not going to go into the terrain, so I'm going to remain invisible, but we're going to get closer to it.
Staging for later.
Staging for later. For brain bug mind blasts. Oh, and we'll spread some tentaclids around.
Synapse.
Synapse for later. That will hide
Yeah,
until
that's okay.
later.
I know that you intended to hide them.
Thank you. He's not hiding.
No. Well, he's just.
He's waving his big old thingy.
He'll
around.
eventually have. With your Normans right there, he's definitely going to have something to shoot out very soon.
That's the hope and the dream. What to do with a Malceptor? I think I don't want to expose him yet. I think you're going to want to try and shoot him. That's my distinct impression.
Probably.
But I don't want to just hang around for too long.
Shoot a Malceptor? Why would I do that?
Why would you do that? That just seems mean. Right.
Right.
Jubilee, Titan of Joy, thank you so much. We think Tycho's bugs are great too.
They're fun. He's going to wait for later.
Okay. I do have reserves and I do have deep strikes, so.
I know.
Probably not a bad
There's
call.
going to be stuff to happen later. I am well aware. We're going to see what we can do for now.
Jay, I haven't seen a whirlwind in a while. Me neither. I painted that this morning. Well, I painted half of it yesterday and half of it this morning. I was ambitious. I was going to have 2 whirlwinds in my list, but I
2 whirlwinds.
only got movement help build this one, and then I painted it this morning. But yeah, we couldn't pull off 2.
Mean. All right. Shooting phase has begun.
Yes.
We're going to start the mine.
Outside of 9. Yep. So I cannot stop an advance within 3 inches of that thing.
I think it's 6.
Longtime supporter Jenna the Sheep had a question. How are you guys enjoying the league format for live streams?
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. Spore mines. Da-da-da-da. Cannot start or end an advance move within 6 inches of
Within
this.
6 inches. Okay.
I think that.
Mm-hmm.
Think out loud. What do you think about Tycho?
What am I?
Did you want to? Oh, you did move them, right?
I did.
Okay.
I think Death Leaper is going to have pop back there, and he's going to start the sabotage.
Yep. He's lone up, so he's absolutely perfect for
He's
that.
fine, yeah. Okay. Let's see if I get any lines of sight on
Gentlemen,
anything.
you can probably pull the deployment zone markers off now. Unless
We
you're
actually
keeping it for the
we're leaving it for the
purposes
ritual.
of the secondaries. Yes.
Yes. No, for the ritual.
I think that's too
The
tight to
primary,
call
yes,
no
primary.
shot.
Sorry, what?
I think that's too tight to call there on that there. I think that's no shot.
Oh, you're also 18-inch range, right?
Probably. I'm not super versed in the bugs, but Screamer Killers doesn't seem like a super long range. Yeah, it's 18. So probably out of range as well. Oh, just. So that is going to be most of the shooting phase outside of doing the ritual with my Wing Tyranid Prime.
So how he needs to be there at the end of the phase for it to go off?
So it's a standard action, I believe, that you would do so in the shooting phase.
Yes.
And you have to place the objective within an inch of the unit doing so.
Yep.
They have to be eligible, of course, to do the action. And it has to be exactly 12 inches from another objective marker in no man's land and not inside your deployment zone.
Completes at the end of the turn, though.
Yeah, end of turn.
So
basically, they're
you
stuck.
start it, so put it there. But I do have a whirlwind. If I kill your prime, then it goes away. It does not complete.
No, it completes at the end of Tycho's turn.
Yeah, but if
It's just down.
Oh, end of his player turn. Yeah, never
so
mind. Sorry.
Basically, he forgoes everything for the action. It completes, and then if you kill him off of it, then nobody would be on it.
Wow. That's why Death Leaper's there.
Exactly. Captain Lone Op. The
Nah,
best. This is why Lone Op is such a great thing.
It's a
in the game.
really good thing, yeah.
Okay. I think that's my turn.
Okay.
I get some sabotage points. I believe
you
it's- Oh, I don't.
I mean, there's very unlikely that I'll kill the Death Leaper because of Lone Op. But that one in particular, you need to survive
need
until
to
the
survive.
end of my player turn.
Right. So I'm going to scrap Overwhelming Force, going up to 2 command points at the end of my turn, and then up to 3 at the beginning of your turn. I am still in the process of sabotaging with Death Leaper, and it's your turn, sir.
All right. So as we telegraphed, you will go to 3 command points. I will do the same. I will be gaining.
Tac draws the secondaries. I'm just going to very quickly remind everybody that the Frontline Gaming is who's sponsoring this entire series for us. Frontlinegaming.org. Link in the description. You'll be able to follow through to, I believe it's our affiliate link, and pick up the exact set that we're playing with right now. So the map, the terrain, you name it, even the cool little cutouts for the GW style terrain layouts. Also, make sure to check out FrontlineGaming.org's events. They've got the Rocky Mountain Open coming up March 22nd, 23rd. They've got the Cherokee Open coming up real soon, February 25th, 23rd, or 21st to 23rd, and the Bay Area Open in May. There's more dates being added, more events happening, culminating in January with the Las Vegas Open. This year, 1,100 people playing 40K in one space. Absolutely amazing. Tycho, you were actually there, weren't you?
I was. It was fun. Yeah, we had a blast showing off the King of the Coliseum sets and meeting a lot of people and yeah, rolling some dice. It was a blast. It's quite the show. It's like the World Series of Warhammer. It's an intense do. Got to meet a lot of the people that make this whole thing possible. It was pretty awesome.
All right.
Pretty awesome.
So I have drawn no prisoners.
Ooh.
So kill things right off the hop, which is doable but tough. I've also drawn Storm Hostile Objective.
Well, there's a hostile objective.
There is. If this is the first battle round, you can draw a new secondary mission. It doesn't have a stipulation that I can score it or not. It just says if it's the first battle round. I
Yeah,
can
first
draw.
battle round with Storm Hostile Objective. It's one of the ones.
So
that you
I'm
can
going to
cycle.
just actually use the card's words to redraw because I'm not storming that objective.
Fair enough.
And I got assassination.
Oh, excellent.
Oh.
Character.
Is
the
the Prime is a character, right?
Prime is a character.
Yeah. Sorry?
The Norns aren't characters, are they?
No.
They're characterful.
They're full of character.
Full of character, but they're
And this
not
is going to get
characters.
reshuffled into the deck.
Fair enough.
So I've got no prisoners, assassination. Then I've got to choose my. How many wounds is a Balvor?
A Biovore.
Just double check real quick, gentlemen, that the secret missions didn't get shuffled into your
I
decks.
already double checked it.
Thank you.
A Biovore runs around at 6, toughness 6, and 5 wounds.
Okay.
And
And
3 up armor save. He is also not on the objective, just so you know.
yep, that's fine. And then what is the stats on a Prime? Same thing.
Wing Prime is a bit weaker, I believe, but not a ton. Winged Tyranid Prime runs around at toughness 5 and 6 wounds with a 4-up save.
4-up save flat.
Malatock, thank you for
involved?
the gifted Play on Tabletop memberships. Those of you who
He's
were
pretty-
just gifted a
pretty weak
membership,
to
make
the
sure to link your Discord
And he is a
to your
character.
YouTube account and check
Yes.
out the coolest 40K Discord around, plus our giant backlog of all our cool narrative stuff. We've got Angels and Demons. We've got Hell on Wheels. We've got our new Crusade series coming very soon. And of course, King of the Colosseum. Malatok, thank you so much for gifting those memberships. We appreciate your support greatly. Looks like TAC is ready to Oath of Moment 2 things thanks to Guilliman.
Yeah, so Oath number 1 will be the Tyranid Prime.
I'm just putting him on top for visuals. He's actually hiding underneath
Right.
that wall there, but still vulnerable to whirlwind.
Yep,
rockets.
they're still vulnerable to Whirlwind, and that's kind of what I need. I need the rerolls on the 4s, and I need to be wounding on 2s.
That's better. Yeah.
And then I'm also going to. I might as well go for the Norn up front.
Okay.
So because that means my my Eradicators won't be wounding on 5s; they'll be wounding on 4s. So
That
there's
helps.
that. So, but that all hinges on whether or not I'm able to take out the Weird Tyranid Prime, and then Guilliman will also elect his ability to give out a stratagem for free as his second ability.
Oh, Mr. Borden, that's very kind of you to say. I'm not sure when the Beastie Orcs will make a debut, but I'm sure Tycho greatly appreciates that, sir. Thank you.
Orcs.
We got a lot of them, right? We bought a lot
Oh
of
yeah,
the.
we got orcs. I got my squiggle wiggle. It's coming.
Okay.
It's gonna be my squiggle wiggle. I can't wait.
Okay.
What I
my
genuinely
full
love
squeak.
is that you're going to be able to play all the Beast Snagga boys and the Squig Hog boys and all the cool kill rigs and stuff, whereas I'm going to play the more classic kind of orcs and bring 2 completely different orcs. Oh man,
And we're gonna
excited.
fight all the time. It's
Well,
so
yeah.
good.
Because
Fight
orcs
all the time.
All the time.
Because if you ain't fighting
You're not an orc.
and you're not shooting and you're not rocking, you's mucking about.
You're just mucking about. All
The
right.
riddle of the Norns, Tack. The riddle of the Norns.
It is a riddle. It is certainly a riddle. I can action and do a stratagem as well, right? I can't action and shoot, but I can action and stratagem, correct?
It depends what that stratagem would be, sir.
Grenades. Can we double check that?
I believe you cannot grenade with action, but I'll look it up.
If you don't mind.
Grenade. Do not forget to feed the Nick. We won't, Oslo. Thank you.
Grenaded first, then you could action second.
I think we fed him a sandwich
Is that how
today.
that works? We just feed Nick a sandwich. While JT is looking that up, I'm not going to move my infiltrators because they're in a grand spot.
They're in a grand spot. They can shoot but not be shot.
Yep.
Ooh, that non-interactability. You like that?
Yeah, so the grenade stipulation is 1 grenade units from your army, excluding units that advance, fell back, or have shot this turn that's not within engagement range of one of my enemy units. So theoretically, yes, you could in the
Grenade
shoot phase,
first,
grenade,
and then
and
perform my
action.
action.
Yeah.
So let's do it first. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why typically declaring actions is great to do at the end of the turn. Just don't forget to do them.
Yep. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start the movement phase, putting 1
Heavy intercessor.
heavy intercessor over there.
I can see him. Hello, heavy intercessor.
But I'm going to try to do it so that you can see the others. And the goal with them is to drop an objective there, as well as maybe hug a grenade. Maybe. I'm going to, because I can, because that's the whole shtick with Calgar's unit. I'm going to advance the Eradicators.
What psychic discipline are you in? Tack?
Oh, sorry. I should have chosen that at the beginning. I will go with telekinesis.
So you're going to be moving about,
No,
chucking
telekinesis.
militant grenades?
What telekinesis does is it takes your strength down by 1 if you're shooting at a psychic unit. More so than anything else, it means that I'm doing a sail on 3s.
Ooh, that helps.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to advance the Eradicators, like I said. I'm going to get in the box, maybe. 5. 5 plus 5 is 10.
Jason, you are most welcome.
And I need to ensure that I do not end that move within 6 inches of that spore mine.
Mm-hmm.
In and around there. So, but I can move 10. This does get them into the danger zone.
Highway to the danger zone.
But you know what? I think I'm okay with that. Because if I don't put out the maximum hurt now, I'm in trouble later. Yeah,
So you skirt past the spore mine with no ill effects.
I do. And we'll just go into the cover. Just making sure that, yep, nothing within 6.
Nicely done. So basically, my spore mine forced some of your eradicators out of cover, is really what they did.
That's what it did, yeah.
Dylan, I'm so sorry.
It's only debt if you don't pay it, though, Dylan. Just remember that. Please pay your credit cards. Don't listen to me.
I do not have a line over there.
No,
Nope.
it's all
There's
choked
no line
off.
over there.
No.
So, are my suppressors going to do anything this round? Is my ATV going to do anything this round?
He can just fly into...
Screamer Killer moves 8 or 10?
I believe he moves 8. He
And
does
can
not
charge.
advance charge. He can advance shoot.
Yeah.
Yes, 8.
8.
Toughness 9, 10 wounds. And a 2-up save. I always forget that.
He does have a 2-up save, yeah. He's pretty good.
Yeah, he's tough.
And he's kind of like okay first points.
Yeah.
So,
He's a bit of a blender. 10
Yeah.
attacks.
yeah. So what I'm going to do here is you move 8. This is one of my action monkey squads. So if
You
I
can
land,
literally go like a millimeter that way and get a shot at me. Although you have 18-inch
I
range too.
only have 18 inch range as well. So I do have to like,
You have to
well,
come
like
a
you said,
little close.
move the millimeter is what, right? So I'm going to do that and just
Huzzah!
gonna move the millimeter. So now I'm within 18.
Nicely done.
So, and this is a unit that the Screamer Killer is really good at.
I
Killer.
believe I'm not going to get a save, much of a save, because I think you can see all of my... Oh, maybe not.
So then I'd have to move that way and then be completely exposed.
I think if you want to get me out of cover completely, yes.
Okay. Then they move 12, which gets them to basically the same. Like,
Just
that guy
behind,
can get
yeah,
them, so
yeah.
I might as well.
Attack, then I'm going to hit my Screamer stuff on like 6s. It's going to be terrible.
5s.
Doesn't he
Not
hit on
6s. I think you hit, no, you hit on 4s.
4s up to 5s? Okay.
Yeah.
Das Jedi, good luck at your GT this weekend. Thank you for the kind words. Hey, what are you playing? Type it up in chat. Let us know.
Das Jedi, best of luck. Have a great time. Compliment something in your opponent's force, and bring bribables, candy, and good shoes, and find a place to sit. GTs are a marathon, not a sprint.
You do have Melta. Your Meltas are 12
18-inch, so
18,
down
so-
to 9 for their Melta.
for the Melta range. So I just want to make sure that my Dreadnought is outside of your 9 for now, but you're going to be able to get into the 9. No problem. So, but if I don't take some shots with them, then
There's Marneus Calgar in the way.
yeah, it's whether or not I take out the Prime.
I guess that is one of the questions.
That's the question,
That's
right?
one of the questions, huh?
All right, so that is the movement that I'm willing to do. And then we go into the shooting phase.
All right.
So this is weird.
Oh, is it?
Well, typically, like if you watch 40K and 40M, a lot of our 40K and 40M turn 1 is staging, right? You just went for it. So I'm going to be doing a lot more shooting than I'm used to turn 1.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. All right, so we'll start with the whirlwind. It's D6 plus 3 shots.
All right.
Okay.
And you're firing at my prime here?
I am firing at the prime.
I'm going to take rapid regeneration, go down to 2 command points. I am within synapse range. This will be a 5-up feel no pain on my prime.
It's only 2 shots. So we're going to start off the party by using Guilliman's ability to hand out a stratagem at -1 CP.
You can just do it anywhere on the board?
Well, within 12
Okay.
of him. So, which is the whirlwind. So I'm going to re-roll that, and it's not going to cost me a command point.
Fair enough.
Even worse.
Oh, the rerolls!
It failed me.
Ah!
So if I do not take out your Winged Tyranid Prime, then all of a sudden everything else becomes really, really difficult. So here's 4
That's
shots.
a really interesting question, actually. That's a
So
really
I hit
interesting
twice. Re-rolling because of
Reroll.
at the moment. I hit all of them, so that's
Nicely
good.
done, nicely done.
Winning on 2s.
Ooh, that's good.
Own it, all of them.
All of them.
So you have a 5-up first.
So I'm in cover.
They're AP2, so that's why you have a 5-up.
Okay. 5-up saves. Ah! I make 1. I take 3. That's not good.
That's 6.
6 damage.
But you have 6 wounds. So if you block one of them, then my entire plan falls apart.
All right, so I need to make a
DM,
5-up
yes,
on
thank
one
you
of
very
these
much.
feel no pain saves right here for the hive mind. I make 2 of them. He's alive with 2 wounds remaining.
Yep. So that makes everything into your Norns that much more difficult.
A little bit harder.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to go with the. You have a 4-up feel no pain to. You have a 4-up feel no pain to mortals.
I do.
Okay. But you know what? We're just going to need to pressure at this point and just lay a lot into your Norns. So we're going to start off the party with a grenade from the heavy intercessors.
All right.
Savage Finn, thank you so very much
So
for the
I'm
5
spending
gifted
a actual command
tabletop
point this
members
time.
play on tabletop memberships. Make sure to link your Discord, folks, and go check our backlog when this game is over. We've got Coliseum, where you can find some Votan in the Coliseum and some Space Wolves in our Coliseum. There's also a whole bunch of other stuff, Angels and Demons, Speedy the Dreadnought and his Inception, all sorts of cool stuff. Make sure to check that out. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Savage Finn.
15 wounds remaining after a grenade onto the big old Norn in the middle.
Right. And then before I forget, I'm going to start the action with them to lay down a objective within 12 of your of that objective over there. So I'm just going to lay that down now, so I just remember not to shoot them.
No shooting for you, Heavy
No
Intercessor.
shooting for them. Then we're going to go with the Ballistus Dreadnought next, because I still get rerolls because you're still above half strength. So we'll do with the last cannon first. I hit once. Do I hit twice? Nope, I only hit once. Last cannon, so I'm wounding your T11, so I'm wounding on 3s. That is 1 at AP 3. You do have cover, so AP 2, 4 up.
It's a 3. Uh-oh.
Okay.
You know what? I don't like last cannons. This is D6 plus 2?
D6 plus 1.
D6 plus 1. I am going to spend a command point on a reroll here.
Okay.
Looking for a 4. It's a 4! I'm down to 1 command point, but my Norn stands strong.
And then here comes the crack.
So 1 command point remaining, Tycho.
That's correct.
Attack your 2.
I am at 2, yes.
Perfect.
But these are only strength 10, so now I'm winning on 5s. That is 1 at AP, so you have a 3-up save.
It's a 5.
Yep. Then the Stormbolter. I'm not in rapid fire range. Needing 6s. It is twin linked. Hey, look, double 6s.
Hey! Looking for 2s.
Yep.
I'm okay.
Okay. Well, you know what? Rinse and repeat. We'll do that with the second
Ballistus.
Both hit with the lads. And again, needing 3s. Only 1.
I'm okay.
Yep. Then the crack. Both hit, but needing 5s and 6s. I got 1.
Oh, I rolled a 1.
Okay. So that would be D6 damage.
4.
4.
I ignore on 5s.
You do.
Oh.
Nothing so far.
Oh, only 1 ignored. I take 3 wounds, and I'm down to 12 in the middle.
Okay. Let's see if we can take down at least 1 Norn. Next up, we will go with the Eradicators.
Uh-oh.
So I've got 5 of them because I couldn't find the other one. with the regular, and I've only got one with the multi-melta.
I can see 6 Eradicators there.
Yeah, but only one of them has the multi-melta, and then that guy's out of melta range.
Oh, I see.
So
You're rolling for...
there's different effects.
Lazy
So
DM, the primary oath was not the Norn, it was the secondary oath target.
Yeah, the
Attack
wing
gambled here, and unfortunately he's gambled and lost, it
Yes.
looks like. But he has the potentiality to take it down. Tycho's already used his command reroll.
Yep. All right. So here comes the Eradicators. No rerolls. Oh no, you are a monster, so I'm rerolling. Only 3 hits, and then needing 5 to wound. 1 so far. You are a monster, that's why I'm rerolling. So 1 save, AP 4, so you're invuln.
I'm all right.
Okay. Then those were in melta range. Then it's a single melta shot. That's not in melta range.
Zaps.
Hits. Does wound.
Saved.
Okay. And then the multi-melta. Both missed. Both hit. And needing 5s. Nothing so far. 1. Saved.
4s for days.
Michael has asked Tycho that you use the new freshly painted Battle Shock tokens when you Shadow of the Warp tack.
Oh, I will do so. And thank
Nope.
you for reminding about Shadow in the Warp. I forgot last time.
Those are available from our Play On store.
What we'll do here now is we will fire, I think I've got 2 that can see plus the Librarian. We're going to go into the Norn, but before I do that, I'm going to spend 1 more command point. This is not going well for me, but I will assail.
Assail.
So, because I'm in telekinesis, I am doing mortal wounds on 3s. Whoa, that was a bad roll, so only 3, but you block on 4s?
So you're both at 1 command point, correct, gentlemen?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, it's 3s and 2s. I take 3 wounds. I'm down to 9 on this war.
Okay. Then
Okay.
bolter shots. Needing 6s. Got 1.
Oh, nice.
No AP.
Huh! It's a 2.
Yep. And then how many shots do I get from my smite? And I will supercharge this.
Okay.
Then hit you 3 times. But strength 6, so I need 5s.
Thank you, Daniel. Tell us. Greatly
2.
appreciated.
Nicely
We
done.
love narrative
Invuln?
stuff too.
So you make 1 invuln.
Nope. On the second. So I'll make 1 gets through.
I think it's D3 from this particular librarian.
Sounds reasonable for a
Yep,
smite.
a D3. Oh wait, shoot, one of those was devastating. Because I rolled a 6 in it, right? So let's say, so it kind of worked out. This is just devastating,
Okay.
which sucks because that means your field and pains are on 4s
4s.
instead of 5s. That is 2. How many do you block?
None.
Okay.
Down to 7. It turns out he's weak to these psychic effects. Cheat. Pardon me.
But still there. That's the problem.
They're coming for our nests.
Michael throwing shade from the
Ooh,
chat.
ooh.
He says he didn't forget about your attack. Use the new freshly painted wound caddies when you die to Tycho's monsters, or I guess when you wound the monsters. Your choice.
Tickle
Isn't that nice, Michael? Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
Love the support we get from our partners.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gilliman.
Ooh.
Let's see what he can do. You got
Mr.
7 wounds.
Gilliman. Daka, 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 daka.
Hitting on 2s. Luckily, he hit.
Luckily, yeah.
But wounding on 5s. This is strength 6. Ah, that's nice. 3.
3.
AP 2, so AP 1 because of cover.
Okay.
Yeah, you got cover.
Huh?
3.
3s. I saved them.
You do. All right. Let's go over to the ATV.
Oh.
Let's try to do
This is-
something.
okay, all right. ATV, nicely within range of the Screamer Killer, opening up with multi-melta, I assume.
Multi-melta because I'll be winning on 4s because the Scream Killer is T9.
T9.
Double. Don't hit.
Oh!
Then here comes the Twin Bolter. Hit once.
Hit
I do
wounds. I save.
Okay. Then here come the suppressors. I did move, so I'm going to be hitting on 4s.
I think they hit on 5s now. Or no, they hit on 4s.
They hit on
normally
4s and they would go to
they don't
3s
get a
because-
minus for heavy.
No.
I am just old. Don't mind me.
So that is a decent amount of hits. So I did hit you, so luckily you are now suppressed.
I am suppressed.
But this is only strength of 8, so I will be wounding on 5s. I wounded you twice at AP1.
Twice AP1. I don't get cover from the entire unit, so I no.
If you have cover from one, you do. Yeah,
I get
so you're
cover.
fine.
Sorry, it was 2 of them.
Let's say 2.
Was it 2, 3? I can't remember.
Let's say 2.
Okay. I think I take 1, take 2 damage.
Take 2 damage. And you are now -1 hit.
I'm -1. I have normally 10 wounds, down to 8. It stings. Trying to steal our nests.
And in a rare and weird, just because I've already gained command points, and I'm starting to wound your guys, and your Tyranid Prime can't get away from the Whirlwind, I'm going to actually keep both of my secondaries.
Interesting.
At the end of the turn, well, you already procced yours. I'm going to proc mine. But you're going to start to get the primary lead because, yeah.
Did Tycho's sabotage go off?
Sabotage will go off as well, yeah. So that was a, so again, the storyline is your ability to roll high, because I barely scratched the paint on that Norn.
You got a little over halfway. Little over.
So as we head into
16
turn
was?
2,
Yeah.
Tycho's sabotage completed, so that's going to give him 3 points overall, and then it looks like he's going to have 2
3
points
points.
on primaries coming up. We ran a poll at the start of the round to see who was going to win, and it is split 50 to 49.
look at that.
So with a potential 1% error chance here, it looks like it's a dead heat. Nobody everybody's on the fence, which is great. Nobody knows exactly who's going to win. A big part of all this entire series is bringing you guys the games that we love to see, showcasing some of our more competitive play, and showcasing some amazing terrain from Frontline Gaming. Frontline Gaming makes the mats you see here, the terrain you see here, and the best part about this District 13 is it's actually reversible. We can flip it around to make the L's different shapes. Absolutely love it. Also, the cool templates underneath, so it lines up with all of your Pariah Nexus match play missions. Makes it very, very simple to set up games at home. Frontline Gaming is your go-to source for anything that you could possibly need Warhammer related, but it's not just product that they have, it's events. Like, we have the Cherokee Open, February 21st and 23rd. We have the Rocky Mountain Open, March 22nd, 23rd. We have the Bay Area Open, May 24th, 25th. Every single one of those has tickets available, I believe. Make sure to check them out. Go to frontlinegaming.org or follow the affiliate link below. Nick waving behind me. He's hiding in the background. He's filming cinematics, and I can see it. Because I'm on a delay, I didn't see the bunny ears, but now I know they're there. So as soon as the camera's off me and back to the table, I am going to go take Nick out behind the woodshed, I think. I'm kidding.
My word.
I'm going to give him a crisp high five. But thanks, folks, guys. Tycho, did you draw your secondaries? I think you're up to 2 command points, and so is Tack. And how many primary do you score, sir?
I believe I scored 10 is my understanding of how this works.
You will need to take a Battleshock test on at least the Prime.
Actually, I'm under half with the Norn as well.
Are you under half? Okay.
Here's the Prime. Oh, look, he's okay. And the Norn. 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, you're fine.
It's possible I'm not.
No, you're fine.
Really?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, you're fine. So you drew Mark for Death and Cleanse.
Yes.
So for Mark for Death, I'm going to mark the Whirlwind.
Okay.
I'm going to mark Guilliman. And I'm going to mark the Suppressors.
Suppressors.
Suppressors are pretty easy to kill, but
Not where they are, though.
Yeah.
They're very much over there.
also I need to go into a different discipline, and I'll go into Pyromancy.
Pyromancy.
You've got 13, right, Tycho?
I think that's how the ritual works. I'm going to take another gander here.
you've
I don't
got-
score for my home objective.
You do not score your home objective.
No, but you're on 2.
I'm on 2, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
you
you
should
had
have gotten 3 for Sabotage and 10 for Primary.
For a
Correct?
grand total of 13 points at the end of my command phase.
Yeah.
And on into round 2. Cleansing, eh?
We all love our mind bullets.
Remember that Cleanse is one where you get to
Lay my eggs.
lay your eggs,
is.
and then it completes immediately. So your Prime could just do it for free and get you a couple points.
Right.
Yeah, because you have camping on the middle objective, you can do it twice.
You could do it. You could. Well, I mean, if the Norns don't want to do anything
The
else.
Norns are going to be a little busy, but yes, thank you, JT, for your. Yes.
Well, I mean, one of your Norns can do it.
Shooting phase.
One of the three.
Yeah.
So many Norns, so little time.
Yeah, that's the tough part about this. Is just the sheer volume of.
Oh, it is a new battle round tack. So somebody just talked about telekinesis. You need to choose.
I chose Pyromancy.
Your pyromancy this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I foresee some Stern Guard arriving. I have to say, I'm actually a big fan of divination in this one. What do you think, Tack?
To be honest, I think a lot of them are really good. Divination in this one. Remember that it only affects Librarian units, and I only have 2.
Yeah, that's fair. You haven't really gone hard into the Librarians in this.
No,
particular
in this
build.
one, I would have gone harder into Librarians, except for the fact that I needed monster busters, and
the Eradicators really, really like shooting at Norns.
yeah. Well,
If anything likes shooting at Norns, it's Fire Dragons and Eradicators.
Quite.
well, they also need the Oath of Moment. I need the Oath of Moment to proc.
Okay, cleanse, mark for death. I'm up to 2 command points. We are good to go. Let's do it. I'm a brain bug. So are we. We're gonna clear a little space for me to land with all this rebel. Not that cover means much to these guys, but, I'm a creature of habit.
It also means if they're all in there, they're shooting out, right?
Yeah.
That's the most important part.
Yeah,
List
it went
should
from
be in the
hidden to
description,
not
everybody,
so hidden.
as well as it's a 2,000 point game, ritual with Crucible of Battle, and we are playing swift action, so battle line units can advance or fall back and still be able to perform actions.
What is this battle line you speak of?
Just gonna pour a lot of shots into Eradicators.
That's what I can see. It's what you have presented. There might be a couple of sneaky shots at the Ballistus back there, but I don't know. We'll find out. We shall find out.
Daniel, tell us we are playing all these at 2,000 points. So the entire tournament is 2,000 points. I wasn't ready to lose my infiltrators just yet,
I hear you. I hear you.
but
I might have run off to eat them if they had been marked for death,
Yeah.
but they're not. Guilliman, on the other hand, is. But he might be harder to get at.
it's a lot of Eradicator wounds to chew through.
Well, I can shoot him if I'm within a foot, right?
Yep.
So I might go for glory there. We'll see. We shall see. Is there any point on being on the home objective at all?
Only for things like defense stronghold
Defense stronghold. So
Extend battle
or
lines.
extend battle lines, which is which is the 5-pointer. Yeah, just move them up.
he'll toe in. Sorry, brain bug is gonna make them.
Yeah, same ones as synapse. Makes sense.
I think he's too far away to do it too. Right.
I think Eradicators are good against monsters and vehicles, obviously, because they get all the rerolls. It's the 4 up is a 50-50 roll. It can be tough to get through if somebody's rolling hot, but you need to kind of just force the volume. If you don't force the volume, then you're just not going to be pushing anything through.
That's exactly it. Even if it has an invuln save, the fact that you're still rerolling to wound and you're still rerolling to damage means that it is the best option that you have. It's not a great option, but it is the best option you have to be able to actually hurt. And with an Oath of Moment and +1 to wound, it is really your best choice to en masse take one down in a single salvo.
Possibly. But now I've got 3 Norns in the middle, which is exactly what I was worried about.
3 Norns. 3 Norns.
We need a 4th Norn, then we can have the monkeys.
I've played against a 6 Norn list, but that was too much Norn.
Too much.
And not enough other things to kind of score and do other things with, so
It's Norntastic.
yeah.
So right now we are just over 17 inches.
So your move of 8
Will bring me
would
down to
a 9-inch charge.
an 8-inch charge.
Or 8-inch charge, yep. 8-inch charge is doable.
Yeah, why not?
The Ultramarines are in quite a pickle. Yeah, I'm feeling a little hemmed in here. Speaking of pickles, JT, how are you enjoying your pickle?
That was yet again another amazing pickle. There are 3 more pickles on the table, and if anybody needs a pickle, let me know, and I will gladly deliver a pickle to the table.
You know what? Maybe I'll.
They said no more pickles.
Well, it's a new month.
It's a new month. New pickle, who dis?
Yep. And you know what?
Thinking
Dumb.
about pickles now.
If,
They're really
if I
good
get
pickles.
if I get out of this pickle, then I'll take you up on the pickle. How about that?
Maybe is the riddle of the Norns pickles?
Pickles!
I hope not.
I think we should name one
Are
of the
they, are
Norns.
they
pickles.
allergic to pickles? They go and eat the
Pickles.
biomass, and there's just
So
a
what's
bunch.
the one
All
with
they
all
leave
the,
is pickles.
all the tentacles? The Malanthrope? No, the ones that's got all the crazy tentacles that poison.
Toxicrin? No.
Toxicrin. Yeah,
It's-
like
yeah,
that
it's
shit,
Toxicrin.
That one should be called Pickles Tickles.
Pickles,
the-
tickles.
Because he tickled.
Let's not. Ooh, that's a juicy place to land in the back there.
Don't really enjoy that.
There you do. You're fine. Oh, you're fine.
Do, 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 do.
You're not fine. Don't leave me with
Do,
that,
do, do,
that big of
do,
a hole.
do.
Inceptors, you have to block out 6.
That's impossible. We're going to advance those Tyranid warriors back there.
Okay.
3, 9.
I guess they're not doing much back there.
They're not doing much back there, so they might as well
Just make the hole smaller.
go for a jog.
Okay. Cool.
The Biovore is going to keep you honest. Yeah, you don't have a lot of spots anymore. I think that Death Leaper and the Winged Tyranid Prime are in great spots to cleanse.
Awesome.
I think everything else has moved, except if I want to do some deep strike shenanigans. Which I do.
Just really lay it in there.
Really get in there. Because really, if I don't target
So-
saturate, I'm going to have problems.
Why wait for established locus or behind enemy lines when you can deep strike
Just
now?
be behind enemy lines right now. Okay. Huzzah! I have sticks. There's not a lot of room there.
That's probably too small a hole for a
I
base.
could do a 6-inch,
You could, but then you can't charge.
but then I can't charge. I like charging. Charging's fun. But there's going to be no charge onto the unit I want to charge, I don't think. But I could go there and run through the gap.
I've got Victus right there. So as long as your base is
Might be I might be too chunky for that maneuver. So,
Play on pickle-shaped widgets. Make it happen, Michael.
pickle widgets.
Pickle widgets.
we are not gonna make every now and then the pickle conversation come up is fine. I don't know if I'll make it part of our ethos. Like,
Poor Tack is
the
scared of
lore of
pickles.
play on tabletop includes pickles.
I think so.
Deal pickles are wonderful. They're amazing. They're tasty.
I refuse to acknowledge the pickles.
You heard it here,
pickles.
folks. Nick is a pickle denier.
Nick,
Pickled.
if you refuse the pickle, then we are able to rescind Be Nice to Nick Tuesdays.
Ooh.
I don't get it.
So you can refuse the pickle, that's fine. But if you
That's
refuse the
it.
pickle, then we can rescind on Be Nice to Nick Tuesdays.
Wait, I thought you wanted to rescind the pickle.
Can I borrow a 6-inch?
I
widget?
don't want the pickle to be part of our ethos, like our permanent ethos, but every now and then is fine. Yeah, you're.
I'm a Trigon.
So you can deal with that. I need to deal with that later. Luckily, he's one of your monsters that doesn't have an invuln.
Doesn't have an invuln. He does have a gun. So he's going to try and zap your little dancy flying man. Okay, so that seems to be.
I'm
a
glad
movement
no one in
phase.
chat is asking why we have a Be Nice to Nick Tuesdays.
Why don't you have Be Nice to Nick Tuesdays is really the question.
I thought it was
So-
a universal thing. Isn't
Exactly.
It? It's like
Isn't this enshrined in our Constitution somewhere?
An international holiday?
Absolutely. All right. So he's just within 18 of your Eradicators, which is where he wants to be. Because I like to shoot things with my Malceptor.
Do you have anything that takes away cover?
Do I have anything that takes away cover? Not to my knowledge. Oh, I forgot to do one movement.
Okay.
I'm going to do one more movement before I start the shooting phase.
Sure.
My Spore Mine
All right.
is going to...
So we'll pretend
you can just walk.
the Trigon did not land.
Sorry, thank you. Yeah, I can just walk and
Explode.
explode upon your things. Ooh, do I want to? Yeah, I don't want to. No, I want to. We're going to do it.
Okay.
Exploding time. He rolled a 2. It's going to be a D3 mortal wounds. Actually, I think that's just 1 mortal wound. I rolled a 2. 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Pop.
Play on tactical pickle. Yes.
Tactipickle. Tactical? I don't know that makes any sense.
You know, I'll take it on the lead Eradicator there.
Schmort. All right, moving into the shooting phase. We are going to just put it right back. That seems silly.
Does it though?
Life is silly. Okay.
Because it's got the same rules. It has to line with outside of 9. Wait, spores move? I guess they do.
They move 4 inches and they can advance as far as I can tell.
Yeah, and basically they're typically spore mines are used by a lot of Tyranid players to score things like engage on all fronts and to lock out movement for your opponent by dropping it in front of them. You can hit an advance within range. They can also charge in and explode like they just did. So they're an interesting tech piece. It remains to be seen how that's going to interact if we get a new sort of mission concept. But the Biofor's ability just to drop a spore mine into a quarter where you're not protected is really, really key and really a function of how most Tyranid lists work.
All right, I'm going to start the shooting with my Malceptor. He's going to open up on your Eradicators because he can see him and he's within range.
Because you have nothing that ignores cover, and I would like my improved armor to last forever.
Forever.
I will spend 1 command point on go to ground.
Going to ground. So what does that do? Gives you a 6-up invulnerable save for the rest of the and cover
Correct.
for the rest of the phase, or just the shot.
This one would be phase. That's
Cool.
why you're going to see a lot more kind of go to ground versus armor contempt.
Well, now you can stack it if you do the go to ground first and then in a separate shot use your Armor of Contempt.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. All right, so here comes the big blast from the Malceptor. All right, 3 plus 3 plus. How many of these guys are there? 9?
6, 9. So you would only get
Plus
additional
1.
Yeah.
So that's 7 total. Ooh. The number of the grandfather. Hitting you on 3s. Ooh, I miss once, but I sustain 3 times. Ooh,
Sounds good.
And this is going to be at strength 10.
So
To
you're
your
winning on
toughness
3s.
6 is to 3s.
Yes. That's not a problem for you.
There's a 2. All right, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at -2.
Yep. Becomes -1. So unfortunately, I'm going to do this a little bit differently because I do have Victrix Guard in that mix, right? So 4 up on the initial Gravis Armor. Nope. So you kill him.
Right, fought 3.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
There's 1,300 people watching right now.
Whoa! 1,300 watchers? That's amazing. Thanks for tuning in, folks. It's a real honor to put on a show for you today. Okay. Forget the rule prevent forgotten model syndrome.
And then I have a 3 up on the Victrix Guard. So we'll take it on the Victrix Guard, but 1 through, it's a dead Victrix Guard. So he's okay.
It's okay.
And he's dead. So you've got 1 Victrix Guard so far. So it's whether or not I want to try to keep my invuln around for later. So not rolling great. But I'm 4 up on my Eradicators. Victrix Guard it is, 3 plus. He's okay. He's okay. and he's okay.
Nicely done. All right, so you
But
just
now for the
lost
rest of the
one
phase,
die.
any shooting has to keep going onto that victory card
Correct.
because he was allocated that wound. So we'll probably have to roll one at a time here for you folks. But it's important to recognize how the save mechanic actually works.
Alrighty. Tyranofex from downtown can see Mr. Ballistus Dreadnought. He is not going to be heavy, so he's going to be hitting on.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Guilliman's ability to give that Ballistus Dreadnought armor contempt.
Okay. Can you use Armor of Contempt twice in a phase?
No.
Okay.
It's
Armor
gonna-
of Contempt, here comes the Rupture Cannon. Oh, if he's within range, he'll shoot his spine banks, but I don't know if he is. One hit, one miss. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? Now is the time. We're going to go down to one command point. No. You know what? No. This isn't it.
Because you're
This isn't
winning
it.
on 3s.
This isn't it. Yeah, I'm winning on 3s. I'm only going to have the one shot go through
Okay.
here.
One shot's all you need. If you roll 6 on the damage, you kill me.
It's true. That's a 5. It wounds.
Okay. So normally AP4, right?
I believe so. Yes.
So with cover and with armor contempt, I'm going to cut 2 of those down. So I'll have a 4-up save. Can I make 4-ups? I can.
Let's do that. And the spine stinger salvos, the 24 inches is in range.
That's the ballistic on my objective, yes.
Oh, and one sustain.
Sustain against vehicles? I thought it was only.
No, this is against your Eradicator.
Oh, it's into my Eradicator. Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't have range to your. It's only
Okay.
24-inch range.
Okay.
That is 3 wounds, no minus.
3 wounds, no mice. So this would have to go on the victor's card. These are 1 damage each.
Yes.
So I'm okay. No damage.
Nice. Okay.
Because just so you know, the victor's card at 2.
2.
2 up save.
Oh, okay. Screamer Killer. He's going to give a good yell to those flying guys in the back.
Okay. You remember that you are suppressed, so you'll
I am
be-
suppressed. Hitting on 5s. Hooah! 5 plus 3 is 8 shots.
Ooh,
Hitting on 5s.
which is your favorite number anyway.
I tend to enjoy the 5. It does come up for me some from time to time, which means I hit once.
Yep. So the suppressing did work.
Certainly did.
I have T4.
And it wounds.
The wounds.
-2.
-2. So I have a 5 up over yonder.
Over yonder.
You kill damage 1.
No, just damage 1.
Yeah, so 1 has a single wound remaining.
Tickled one. Now here comes the piece de resistance. The bioelectric pulse.
Uh-oh.
No, this isn't.
You can't charge me.
I can't charge you, but I can zap you.
Yep.
I can zap you good. Here we come. Bioelectric pulse upon your suppressors. Hitting on 3s. 2 will miss. No sustained. Oh, that would have been good. This is sustained 2. I really needed that. This is strength 5 weapon. Wounding on 3s. That's going to be 4 wounds at no minus.
4 wounds at no minus. And these are
1 damage.
1 damage? Okay. So hopefully I survive this. You kill a suppressor, and 1 has 1 wound remaining.
Not quite there, but he tried.
Yeah. Most important part is that I leave a marked for death alive. That's the most important part.
That is the most important part. Alrighty. Moving right along. How many of these Norns are within a foot? He is and he is. So I could try and Mind Lance Guilliman and just drop him. Now, if I kill him and he gets right up again, do I get the mark for death?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it counts for assassination. If a model has the ability to return to life, it counts for assassination. It counts for mark for death.
Yeah.
It counts for any of that.
It
So
counts
you
for no
mark
prisoners.
element. Interesting.
And you could no prisoner's choice on someone that has a resurrect.
Nice. Okay.
Did you make your battle shock test with the screamer, Mr. Zach?
Oh, right, because I've got a battle shock with the suppressors there because you hit me with a scream, and I just barely passed.
Oh yeah, minus
Oh,
1.
wait, no, it's -1, right?
It is -1.
Okay, then I am battle shocked, so don't mind giving me a battle shock token.
All right. All right. They're not shooting. Now it's down to Zoanthropes and
The Invader can only
Norns.
shoot back when it's shooting at mounted, right?
If you shoot at a mounted unit, then the Invader ATV can shoot back at whatever shot that mounted unit. Yes.
But it can't do it from itself, I don't believe.
No.
Which is weird because it's mounted.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. So we are going to start with the Norn in the back, which can't actually interact with Guilliman. You're too far away. You're too... Yeah.
Good luck, Peter.
So this Norn is going to fire its Mind Lances at your Ballistus Dreadnought. I'm just within 18 inches of range. And here we go. Hitting on 2s. I hit once. Looking for...
Strength of?
I think it's only strength 10?
So win on 4s. It's a...
Non.
I mean, it's a better melt.
I'm lying. It's strength 12.
Oh, okay. So 3s.
It's a 2.
Okay. So, whew, dodge that one.
Not to be there, but here we're going to try on Guilliman. So here's the front Norn shooting at Guilliman.
Guilliman doesn't get blown up anymore?
He
Or
does,
within
but he's
12?
within 12.
Oh, nicely done,
Is he
sir.
infantry?
He's monster, but Primarch.
Monster but Primarch with funky infantry
he
like
did-
rules, but not
Yeah,
infantry.
but not infantry. Sorry. No sustain.
What's his toughness?
Toughness is you're winning on 3s.
Winning on 3s. 2
Two.
wounds.
Yep.
-3.
Yep. So I have either a 5-up save, 4-up with cover, or my 4-up invuln.
Hey, look at that.
So 4-up invuln. I make 1, fail 1.
Now reroll.
You've got another Norn that's going to do the exact same thing. So
true.
yeah.
4 wounds.
Okay.
And we'll try that trick again.
Okay. Here we go.
How many wounds does he have left?
Yeah, 6 wounds remaining.
6. Ooh, this is hard. He's a tough man. Ha! Both hit. Looking for 3s. Ooh, only 1. I'm going to spend the command point down to 1 to re-roll that 1 into a 2. Still doesn't do it. Only 1 wound.
Okay, so I need to make this 4-up.
Ooh.
So this is the command point. And here we go. I make it.
You make it. So it spent your last command point, but Guilliman is
Alive.
just fine, running around with 6 wounds remaining.
Roboute Gilly suit is still alive. That's correct.
Quite. And my Norns have shot their shot. I am down to my Zoanthropes, and they are going to unload full send, everybody, everything into your
Eradicators.
fantastic Eradicators. My 18-inch Mind Blast with my Hive Tyrant, Neuro Tyrant.
Neurotyrant.
So many tyrants. We're going to do that last. So we're going to start with all of the psychic screaming.
So we're going to go with the blast profile?
So yeah, we're going to go with the Zoanthropes. Warp Blast, because you're in cover.
I am in cover. And your strength of 7 still wounds me on 3s.
It's the +1 shot each that really...
Yeah.
Strength 70, your toughness 6. Lots
So
of
you're still-
good break points
yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be 6 D3 shots plus 6, because each one gets a +1 for being blast near you. So here's 6 D3. Oh, not great. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 plus 6 is 17. All right, hitting on 2s, because I have a Neuro Tyrant with me. I sustain to bring my 1s back in.
And then now you're winning on 3s.
Winning on 3s.
Oh, you dropped a few for me. That's nice.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at -2, -1 while you're in cover, saving on a 4, I believe.
I have to take on the victors first.
Oh, right.
And these are D3 each.
These are D3 each.
So unfortunately, this is one of those weird interactions where we have to kind of do it one at
One
a
at
time.
a time, yeah.
So your AP2 goes to AP1 because I'm in cover. So I'm okay. So D3.
2.
2. So he's alive with 1. And then he's dead, so you've got him. That went too fast for my liking. Then I've got 4 ups with the Eradicators. And unfortunately, my multi-melta is right in the front. So here we go. 4 up. I can just do them all at the same time because they're Eradicators. Take 2d3, please, for me, please.
I guess order kind of matters.
Sure. We'll just kill one and we'll put 1 on 1. That's fine.
Sorry, I shouldn't have
No,
done
that's
that.
fine.
I'm happy to.
No, that's it's a-okay, Tycho. There we go.
Okay. Here we go with the Neuro Tyrant. Mind Blast. Blah. 5, 6, 7. And that's going to be wounding you on 5s, I believe.
Strength of 5.
I think it's straight 5.
Yeah.
So you're toughness 6, aren't you?
I am toughness 6.
Neuro Tyrant. Psychic Blast. Psychic Scream. Strength 5. Oh, not too shabby. That's going to be 3 at -1.
And this one does ignore cover, so I still stay at my 4s, which I fail 1.
2 damage.
2 damage, so it does kill this lead one.
Huh.
So while I did take a lot of casualties there, at least I don't think you're going to get Guilliman in terms of you can't charge at Guilliman at this point.
Not very easily, no. Not very easily at all. It's going to be actually difficult to sort of charge you much at all.
You're going to stop at the heavy intercessors and the Eradicators.
Yeah, this guy might be able to jump, but he'd have to roll a good, decent charge to make that into the terrain.
But there's no harm in trying.
This is a good point. This is a good point. No harm in trying. Okay, that's it for the shooting phase. We are going to move on to the charge phase. Screamer Killer charging at your ATV.
You need an 8.
I hate go-karts. That's at 11.
Okay.
Look at him go.
Now you have to base, so that does mean my suppressors are still safe. You can't.
Your suppressors are very much safe. I cannot interact with your suppressors. I'm busy. I have an ATV to eat. So unfortunately, the Trigon cannot because he had to come in within 6.
Yep.
So he's stuck right there with his dangling in the breeze. We're going to do the short charge. We're actually going to combo charge onto your heavy intercessors as well as your Eradicators because I think, actually, I don't have to.
It depends on how you want to base. Like if you want to base both, you have to. If you only want to charge them, if you make that charge, you have to base him, which
And
doesn't
not-
allow you to consolidate. So it depends on whether or not you actually want to put any attacks into the heavy intercessors.
I kind of don't care about heavy intercessors at this juncture. They're excellent, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But I think I really want to make sure of your Eradicators.
Okay. So lead Norn into the Eradicators.
The Wounded Norn, I think, is going to just rush at the Eradicators. We'll see how that goes, and then we'll make a final decision on more charges.
Sounds good.
Lead Norn into the Eradicators. Eradicate them. That's no problem at all. So he'll come like this and stay an inch away from...
So you have to base the Eradicator, so you're not able to move after that, which is okay for me, but losing my Eradicators before they even took down a single monster is tough.
Yeah, hopefully it's... You know what, and we're going to try with this other Norn, he's going to try and leap this wall, so he actually has to make...
So he can't land on
Probably a 9, because I have to
the wall.
land.
You have to fully clear the wall. The wall doesn't count in terms of having to go over it or anything like that, so it's a straight move. It's just that your base can't land on that corner.
So I think I have to hit a 9 on dice
Okay.
to be able to clear that wall and make it into the Eradicators
Sounds
as
good.
well. Here comes Norn 2. Not 97 wounds, 7 wounds. That is a 7.
You've got a command point.
I have a command point, but I don't know if this is the spot for it. So I'm going to leave it be.
Okay.
Yep. Gonna leave it be. I don't know if that's the right move, but I'm leaving it be. I think I'd probably not make it anyway. It's my funny internal feeling, so I think it would be a bad command point spent, is really what I'm thinking there.
Okay.
So, moving right along to the nibbles. You do not have enough to interrupt, so I'm just going to start with my Screamer Killer. He's going to try and eat your ATV.
Sounds good.
He has lots of claws. Even though he's missing an arm, he's going with 10 attacks. He missed twice, because I think he hits on 3s. You are not an infantry person.
I am not infantry, no.
So I don't get to sustain against you, which is a terrible, terrible shame. And
I am. You are strength 10, I think, on these attacks.
I am strength 10.
So wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. Okay, so that's going to be a grand total of 6 wounds minus 2.
Oh, well,
No,
wounds on 2s. You can't get past 2.
doesn't matter.
How many?
Sorry, it was 6 wounds at minus 2.
All right, so these are 3
These are
damage each.
3 damage each.
Yeah, these are hefty.
He's a big spicy meatball.
I save. You do 9 damage. 9 damage.
Hopefully it's enough.
I only have 8.
Oh, I got him.
Yep.
Does suppressor suppress his melee attacks too?
Oh, it is all attacks. Shoot, we did that wrong.
I totally forgot.
It's too late, but yeah.
I can re-roll that if you
Oh,
want.
no, apologies. We missed that. The suppressor
We missed it.
should
Yeah,
have been
it
enough
is.
for but
It
we
is.
missed
It is all attacks. That
It is
correct.
all attacks. Yeah.
My bad. I totally didn't think about it.
We'll catch it in post. Wait a minute, we're live. Thanks, Nick.
All right, I'm going to check out this 3-inch widget.
That said, 10 attacks on 4s.
Oh, baby, I'm going to engage your suppressor.
Flat 3 each. That poor ATV. Actually, you just have to be within 4, Tycho, because you just get to engagement range.
Well, I'm within 3, so I get to actually base him.
There you go, baby.
Okay. And moving on to the Norn. We are going to start with his big claws. I suppose that's a relative thing when it comes to a Norn.
Yeah, he's got big claws and he's got his extra attacks.
Exactly. So, monstrous rending claws. No, pardon me. Monstrous scything talons, just for the distinctions there. I think that means the exact same thing in English. He hits on 2s, so he missed once, but he does get 2 sustain.
So you tried to hit me 6 times, hitting me 7 times?
That's what it looks like.
Yep. All right. I'm T6.
I am strength, normally 9, but up to 10. That doesn't make a difference. Wounding you on 3s. Oh, there's some 1s. So it's a grand total of 5 wounds minus 2.
5 at 5s, and each one of these kills an Eradicator.
That's correct.
So I'm going to need to take them 3 at a time, because then I got Calgar and his invuln. I block 1, so 2 Eradicators are dead. Then, do I block that one? Nope, you've got all 3 Eradicators. And then I've got Calgar, who has a 4-up invuln, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And it's been a while since I pulled Calgar out. He no longer has damage. That was an old rule, but he does make his invuln.
Oh, no problem there. And moving right along to the
Extra attacks.
rending talons. Rending claws. Alrighty.
He's infantry.
He's infantry, so that's going to be 5 hits on 4 attacks. And strength 7 up to 8 should wound you on 3s. 2 2s for you, 3 wounds at minus 2.
3 wounds at minus 2. So 4-up invulns. Luckily, these do not do. These are 2 damage? Or
2 damage apiece, yes.
I pass 1, so you've done 4 damage to him. He has 2. He's got 2 wounds remaining.
2 wounds remaining. And I guess he's not in combat?
I'm 4 inches away, so I can. No, unless you pile into me, I'm stuck. Because he did not initiate an attack. You wouldn't be able to pile into me anyway because you have to go towards the closest enemy model, which is the heavy intercessors. So it's either you choose to consolidate or you choose to stand still.
I will consolidate into your heavy intercessors.
Makes sense.
A few of them get to fight, but then they're all tied up and things. And
Well, they still get to shoot you because you're a monster.
It's true, but then you're -1 to hit them because it's melee combat or some such. Right, that is now down to your heaviest of intercessors.
So I'm going to say that 2 of them can attack, just because there's a good chance I'm just going to fall back with them anyway. I hit you 3 times, but I need 6s.
Still open moment.
Nope. You're
Oh, right, because he's still alive.
so nothing happened there, and then I'm going to hit your Scream Killer. Hit you that many times. Scream Killer is T9, so still need 6s. I got 1 through.
A
Do I tickle
wound.
you?
The boot gets through. He's down to 7 wounds. I suppose the flying jump kick from a jetpack troop is pretty good.
I would hope so.
I would hope so.
I would hope so. All right. And then
Is that the end of Tycho's turn?
that is the end of Tycho's turn.
I cleanse twice for my Wing Turned Prime.
So that should be 5 points.
That's 4 points on that.
points, okay.
Marked for Death was unfortunately failed.
The suppressors are near dead, so if you keep it, there's a good chance you're scoring it for 5 full points next turn, but you'd be keeping it.
Yeah, it's marked for death when it completes or on your turn. Or I think marked for death might be at the end of your turn, so you might potentially score it in Tack's turn.
End of
Yeah.
either player's turn.
End of
There you
either
go.
player.
So you could actually technically score that on Tack's turn.
Oh, what the hey, oh. I want to kill Guilliman too. I want to kill them all. Kill them all.
You should be thinking about killing them all. 100% you should be thinking about killing them all.
Yeah. Oh, my command points are so juicy. I will keep Marked for Death, saving the 1 command point, up to 2 into your turn, and I score the 4 for Cleanse, putting me to a grand total of 17 points at the end of my turn.
And Tack, you complete your sabotage on your turn, do you not?
I don't have
Sabotage you're
sabotage.
doing? What was the one you were doing?
I have assassination and no prisoners.
Assassination of prisoners. Yes, that's
So
right.
I also need to start to kill things.
You do. However, you will score 5 primary on your turn, correct?
Yeah, so before we get there, so we go into my turn. I'm going to get 1 command point for the typical mission, another command point because Calgar is still on the table. Yay, Calgar.
Go, Calgar,
but
go.
I am pretty hemmed in.
And
And
you
you
still
took
both
out
the
my
same objectives?
eradicators. Sir?
You still have both of the same objectives?
I do have both of my same secondaries,
Okay.
so there's no pulling secondaries. And,
You're out of Melta completely, aren't you?
yep, you took out all my Melta.
Ooh, I hate
Well, while
Melta.
Tack decides which moves to make here, we're going to remind everybody that this is brought to you by Frontline Gaming. Frontline Gaming has done the map. They did the terrain. They did the cool little markers underneath the terrain to match up with all the GW Pariah Nexus missions. We're really appreciative of them supporting this entire series. Go to frontlinegaming.org, check the link in the description below. That'll follow you along there, and that it's actually our affiliate link. So if you buy stuff through that, it helps us, and it helps them, and it helps you. So what a deal. Frontline Gaming also have amazing events like the upcoming Cherokee Open February 21st, 23rd, the Rocky Mountain Open March 22nd, 23rd, and the Bay Area Open May 24th and 25th. You can get your tickets there at frontlinegaming.org. Once again, thanks so much for supporting this. It is 17-5 as we go back to the table. Both players sit at 2 command points. Nick poking his head over my shoulder is always fun too. But we're about to head into Tack's turn 2 movement. A bit of a lead for Tycho, but I don't think insurmountable.
Not insurmountable, no. All right, so at the moment, I will do the same thing. I really need to have that dead. And actually, unfortunately, what's happened here is... unfortunately what's happened here is this Norn that's in my face is not quite visible probably to where I want to land my... No, I guess I could land them.
Yeah, just a little bit back. You should be able to see. With
It's just that if I land the stern guard back here, I'm really got no board pressure up top. That's what's happening. You did not put down a second objective. I could to try to gain a little bit of primary momentum. But
Interesting in proxy for a second.
So Nick is shooting some cinematics over at the cinematics table. So
The Trigon has taken on a strange glamour.
is this one of those they all look the same?
Yeah, you know, I think that's okay when it comes to bugs.
Ooh. But if I do land my Stern Guard here, the one thing is then they are safe
Yes.
to a lot of that shooting. So we're going to do the same thing. When did you take my stick?
Well, where's my stick?
It's back there.
I'll just grab the chainsword.
No. We will oath the moment to the Winged Tyranid Prime. We will ignore that phone call. Sorry, Mom. And we will oath that Norn there. Okay?
The front Norn.
The front Norn. And then we head into, JT did score me my 5 points. That's all I got. But assassination, no prisoners, I get to go hyper aggressive. How many, can you give me the stat line while I move some other things on your Trigon?
Trigon Prime runs around, I believe, at toughness 10.
I think he's toughness 10 and
psychophage
12
slash Trigon. Yeah.
Psychophage, but Trigon in disguise. Toughness 10 and 14 wounds with a 3-up save.
14 wounds?
14 wounds. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, do they make their battle? Oh, they don't have to take a battle shock. That goes away, and then
Yep,
they're
that goes
fine.
away. Yep. They are still marked.
They are marked.
But I don't want to give you.
To fly away. Fly away.
You could
fly
overwatch
away,
them.
Fly away.
If you kill them this turn, you get your mark for death early. And then you get to draw a secondary later.
I can like Overwatch my Screamer Killer.
Correct.
Doesn't sound particularly.
Hitting on 6s. Sustained though, so every 6 is an extra hit. While you're thinking about that, so we'll let you think about that, but only for another 1 or 2 moves. Not an infinite amount of moves, Tycho.
I suppose this is the only opportunity.
At current, probably the only opportunity, yeah.
You know what? We'll spend a command point. Go for glory.
Okay.
As Nick says, if you don't give your models a chance to do amazing things, they never ever will. Here we go. Big Bioblast firing out the rear end of a Carnifex. This is far worse than the front end. Only 2 plus 3.
So
5 shots. I need all the 6s here. Otherwise, this is not going to be working out for me. Whoa! A 6. That's 2 hits. And wounding on 2s. Oh, only 1 wound. I think I dropped the one guy running away. And you do have to take a battle shock test.
Don't I get a save?
Oh, you do get a save.
Is this
Minus
from
2.
the Screamer Killer?
I like how you go automatically to I'm just dead.
It's plasma screaming, right?
Because you haven't seen me make any saves.
That's right. What is the save you speak
See?
of?
I don't make the save.
What save, huh? Huh?
No.
No. Most of it's reserves.
That's reserves.
Don't worry, Nick.
I need him to kill the Xenophros.
Oh, I'm not killing them this turn. They did fall back, so there's no actions that they're really going to take or anything.
Battle shock, then.
Nope. That's only in the shooting phase, specifically for the death screen.
Oh.
Yeah. The Screamer Killer's death screen is locked to the shooting phase.
Yeah, fun.
John McCardle, thank you for 20 Play on Tabletop memberships.
Ooh.
Fantastic. Any of you who just received a membership, make sure to go check out our backlog as soon as we're done here. We've got Colosseum, we've got Angels and Demons, we've got Tomb World is still in there. We've got some fantastic stuff that we've done narrative-wise and behind-the-scenes-wise. Also, link your Discord. It might take a little long for the 2 to kick up, but make sure you link it with your email address to your Discord, do all the jazz, and check out the best community in 40K. At least we think it is. And we got some
That's
cool
too
behind-the-scenes
dangerous.
stuff there, too.
Hell on wheels.
Hell on Wheels, that's right. Helen herself is on wheels, and it's a fantastic series. Oh, Hell on Wheels, my bad.
That is right. Thank you, John. Amazing.
The
We
puns
really
are
appreciate
strong
it.
today.
I think a certain somebody did that on purpose.
Gave up its new soul, Death Guard. AH Bespoke, you have tastes. Taste.
I will fall back to the heavy intercessors. I'm not interested in getting them killed.
Run
Norn
away!
has a fallback ability, does he not?
Sorry?
Does the Norn not have a fallback ability on a 2-up do you take mortal wounds because he like stabs you with his chest or something?
Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%. I don't know what JT's talking about.
I have no idea what
but
JT's talking about.
I'll look her up. Why not? Norns. I think you're worried about harpoon Norns.
The simulators?
Yeah, these are the emissaries.
Is it? Did
I'm
I not
coming
get
for
it?
the eggs. Nope, just singular purpose and my unnatural resilience. So I get the 4-up invulnerable, or no, sorry, I get a 4-up feel no pain against mortal wounds instead
Yes,
of all the
other ones get that
harpoon
nasty
shenanigans.
D6 mortal wounds, I think it is, on the fallback, which is gross.
It is. It's a lot to deal with, for sure. That's one heavy bolter. Where's my other heavy bolter? Oh, he's back there. So, heavy bolters are going to be back row because they don't care about the. They don't care about the range. But I would like to be in rapid fire range with as many of the regular ones as possible. So
It looks like maybe a couple of them can't see. I don't know. I'm going to get some lasers out.
to this north. Oh, right, because there's a corner right here.
I was just thinking that corner right there, but I think you probably can see. Maybe those two.
I'll just go
there
back
you go.
there.
Now you're fine. You have to peek around the building just so. Just so.
Puts me out of rapid fire for those two.
Norns need pep talks? Absolutely. Everybody needs pep talks.
And then the two heavy bolters are in the back. Let's see if I can do this. Nope, that is as optimal as I can get it. So that would be the Stern Guard vets. They are coming way deeper into my own zone than I would have liked. So with the ritual, it's whether or not...
Chris mentioned that Calgar might have a 4-up feel no pain?
Only if
He
he's
does know.
still got Victor's Guard with him.
Yeah,
So it's
Victor's
one of those
Guard, yeah.
instances where he needs his Victor's Guard.
I see, I see.
And
Awkward, that, yeah.
you know what? You're shooting from...
Would you like a 6-inch drop zone? Yes.
It would turn your
Yes.
mouse up to backwards.
Very possible.
So we'll just go back here.
Into the corner with you.
Yeah.
My Biovore shakes in terror.
Maybe. T5 on Biovore?
I believe so, yes.
So I'll be winning on 4s. With Twin Link. All right, so
Can you remind us what was Oath again, please? Tom?
Oath is the Tyranid Wing Prime, and then the lead horn.
In that order. Because
Yeah.
the order matters when it comes to
The
Guilliman.
order definitely matters. So what we're going to do here is I've got 2 command points, and I still have a Guilliman on the table.
Oh, Guilliman's going to take on the Trigon. Awesome.
I can't leave things in your backfield. Taking out 2 Norns now that I've lost the Eradicators is a real tall task.
It is.
So, and unfortunately over there I've got a Screamer Killer in my midst as well as a Trigon. If I'm able to take out both, then maybe my Suppressor lives, right?
Maybe.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to start off the party with the Whirlwind, and the Whirlwind is going to head into my Oath Moment target, which is also Assassination. So here we go. We got 3 times 3 plus 3 is 6. Better this time.
Better this time.
Hitting on 4s because it's indirect. Ooh, I only hit twice.
That's better.
That's way better. And I will be wounding on, this is trigger 8, so typically wounding on 3s, down to 2s because of the moment. That is 4 at AP2, AP1 because of cover.
Saving on 5s. Save 2, fail 2, he dies, you get your
I do
assassination.
get my assassination point.
That
also
triggers
counts-
second Oath, does it not?
And that makes the second Oath into the norm.
That's huge. 5 points on attack for secondaries, but we'll get those at the end of the turn.
All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go with the Stern Guard vets. Are you still on the objective?
My base is out.
Oh. He's in. He's got to be in.
He's out.
Oh, okay.
Oops. Stay on your objectives, folks.
So then we will go with the Stern Guard vets into that lead norm. I'm in Pyromancy, so I'm going to have sustained. On top of, most of them are in rapid fire, 2 of them are out. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in rapid fire, so that's 15 shots, and then another 4 shots, 19 shots from the regular Stern Guard vets.
Do I give myself a feel no pain here?
You already have to feel no pain.
I don't. Only against mortal wounds right now, because I'm not on my objective.
Yeah, but I'm all mortal wounds.
Okay.
Don't spend the command point. It's not worth it.
All right.
You already have because what String Guard Vets do is they have devastating anti-monster 5 with the enhancement, right?
So even whatever wound you do is
It's going to be
devastating.
more. Yeah. What I'm trying to do here is just bypass your 2-up save.
Right.
And then I will, for safety, I will also Super Smite from the Librarian.
I love how Tech does the hazardous super smite for safety. Because, hazardous for safety. That makes sense.
It does make it makes a whole bunch of sense. So, sustained. Is that it? That looks like that's it.
Spicy rolls.
So I tried to hit you 19 times. I hit you 20 times.
Excellent.
And then these are wounding on fives, but they're all mortals. So far there is
Ooh, that was not as stunning.
no. That's okay. Try again.
Oh,
I
yes.
think I flipped that into a. This is the Stern Guard Vet roll that I get to reroll my wounds against the at the moment target.
Nice.
There you go. And I've got I managed a cocked dice, not a dice tray. So that is a total of 6, 10, 11 4-ups, please.
11. 4-up, feel no pains. Will the Norn fall here?
That's a bit more of a human roll from you.
Alrighty, I take 5 wounds. That is going to drop me to 2 wounds remaining
Okay.
on the Norn.
And then here comes the Heavy Bolter. So 2 sustained so far. 2 sustained, so try to hit you 6 times, hit you 8 times instead. Same thing. Looking for 5s. That is 2 sets. And rerolling. So that is a total of 8 wounds to block.
Oh, right. 'cause
Heavy bolters are 2
yeah,
each.
2 each.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, folks. Uh-oh. Look at that.
You blocked a lot.
He takes 2 wounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to.
Does he explode?
I go with all the 5-ups again.
Yep.
A 2. Ooh, so close. But no cigar.
But it is a play on live stream, and we have decided that it is still standard live stream rules.
Competitive explosions. Oh, it's a 5.
Okay. So that Norn is gone.
Oh, Joe, this is pretty chaosy, isn't it? The riddle of the Norns.
It is a riddle. For sure, it's a riddle. So I've got so far 4 points for no prisoners, and I've got my full for assassination so far. I need to kill one more thing.
So 9 on secondaries at present.
Your Trigon is a 3+ or 2+ for
3+.
save? 3+. And then your Screamcare is a 2+ for some reason. Though there's higher toughness on the Trigon. We'll go with this Ballistus Dreadnought. This Ballistus Dreadnought is going to, because he's hidden now from this hot mess, he's going to fire into the Trigon. And we'll go with the last cannon first.
Last cannon.
Both hit. Wounding on 3s is string 12 to your toughness of 10. Both wound. AP 3. You have no cover.
So 6.
6.
Nope.
So D6 plus 1 each. That is 8 total.
8 from 14 is 6 wounds.
And then here comes the crack. Both hit, but this time I need 4s. 1, AP 2, so 5+.
It's a 4.
Okay. How many wounds do you have left?
Ooh, 6 wounds. You can make it on a 6.
On a 6.
Can you do it?
No,
Oh,
that's
that's not a 6.
That's the opposite.
Okay, that's 5 wounds remaining.
And then the Stormbolter. I'm out of rapid fire range. So 2 hits, needing 6s. It is a twin length weapon and nothing. Cool. All right. You know what? I'm in rapid fire range. We're going to do this with the fists The Gauntlets of Ultramar. It's a Ultramar.
His DACA gun.
His DACA
glove.
gun, yeah.
He throws insults.
His
Insults of the Emperor.
rocket punch.
Rocket punch.
All right, so 4 shots here. Hitting on 2s.
Ooh, quite.
I needed that for the wounding. Wounding on 6s. This is a twin linked weapon.
Oh, that's like this.
Please, please, please.
Huh.
2 of them.
Ooh. Minus
-1.
-1, saving on a 4. I saved neither. I take 4 wounds, I believe.
Yep.
I'm down to 1 whole wound remaining. Trigon, it's not feeling so good.
Okay. I need to do this right.
Now, this is normally what happens to my Trigon. He goes and performs target saturation duties and dies.
I could always charge him with good old Guilliman.
You can charge him.
So we're going to go Storm Bolters from the Dreadnought into the Trigon. And then we're going to go all the rest of the shots from that Ballistus Dreadnought into the Screamer Killer because you're still above half, which gives me my rerolls. So here comes the last cannons. 1 hit. Do I get 2? No, I do not get 2. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound, AP 3.
Sean, what's this on?
Ballistus Dreadnought into the Screamer Killer.
Oh, okay. I get no cover, AP 3, because my 2 to a 5.
5.
That's a 2.
So D6 plus 1.
Ooh, he can kill
Good
him.
numbers.
Oh, he kills him. Look at that. Zap. Do I? No. Do I again? No.
Okay. Do I? No.
Do I
again? No.
No. He's dead. Nice shot.
All right. Rapid fire Storm Bolter. Hit with everything. Hitting 6s. Woo, I got 2 of them.
So this was shooting at something different?
Storm Bolters. Yeah,
Oh,
I said
I
Storm
see.
Bolters there because I'm in Twin Link or Rapid Fire.
Well, look at those 6s. Happy days. 2 wounds, saving on
No, 4.
3s. 4. Oh, wow.
Okay, well, yeah, that happened.
Okay. I'm super dead because I rolled like 3 1s and a 2. Okay. More explodey time. Come on, Trigon. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, no. Oh. You can do it. Down goes the Trigon. Your deployment zone is clear, sir.
I've, cleared the 1 bug problem.
If only you'd bring it down. That'd
Yeah.
have been nice.
Well, at one point I thought about going fixed. What I didn't want is to get into the table quarters fight or get into a constantly storming objective fight with 3 Norns. So I could have scored pretty good points on Bring It Down.
Malad, I don't think so, because he's still a Xenos. No matter what. He's
Right.
still a Xenos.
Yeah.
You're apparently still a Xenos player, no matter what.
Okay.
All right, so here
How's
come.
Chaos Xenos?
I don't know.
They're still post-human, aren't they?
Acts like I killed 3 things. This doesn't happen.
Well, I also don't roll 4 6s. That doesn't
That's
happen.
very true.
All right, so here comes the. Sorry. I owe you. Even though I didn't fire the shot. I still owe you a hazardous.
Because he might have
Yeah, I'm okay.
a migraine, but
Yeah.
no.
You declare it, even though if you don't use the weapon, you still have to do it.
True.
So,
Because he did shoot it.
He
It
did
was
shoot
just
it, yeah.
into the dead Norn.
yeah. Is it dead yet?
It's now.
All right, so this is going to go into the Biovore from the.
Ooh, from the Inceptor.
All right, Bugs. Give me
Inceptors?
my dice back.
Intercept things? Space Marines in spacesuits.
Storm Inceptors or Bolter Inceptors into the Biovore.
You know what?
Now, these are my favorite Space Marine
is
sculpts
that
because they
getting-
actually look like Space Marines.
Tack getting greedy here? What's he
Ooh.
thinking?
No, I just realized I didn't finish painting the brain box.
No, you haven't. I was
No.
going to do their highlighting
Yeah,
later, but I
yeah,
haven't got to it yet.
Okay.
Don't worry. We're thinking about it.
We're thinking
I've
about
had
it.
other things to paint.
Yeah, we'll get there. Not a single 6, so no sustains.
Oh,
So there's sustain 2, by the way.
I know. Yeah. They're nice.
So winning on 4s.
Twin linkage.
Twin link
Ooh,
did,
good thing
so-
too.
Yep. So give me lots. You're asking, you may receive 5. 5 AP
Nicely
1s.
done. AP 1 is AP none because I'm in cover.
Correct.
I believe I have a 3-up save against these.
I think you do.
Double checking that yeah, this is a 3-up save. I remember. Brain's good.
You can't fail 3 of these.
Can't fail. I can indeed. Watch this. I did not fail 3.
No.
I
that's
failed
what
1.
Yeah.
3 wounds remaining. Oh, wait. No, he had 6 wounds? Toughness 6.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
I think because that and the Tyranid Prime are just the reverse numbers, I think. One's a higher toughness, more wounds. One's a lower toughness, higher wounds.
They were so close that it's confusing. I mean, it's not like AdMech level of confusing.
Hey now,
T3,
hey now,
T7,
hey now. Leave
T11,
my
4 wounds, 7
AdMech
wounds.
alone, JT.
I don't know how you keep it in your head, man. My brain would explode.
You do, because you have to read the scripts. Yeah.
He just makes it up as he
easier to
goes
say
along.
their names now.
Cybernetic Adidas Smith takes the Tyranids dyad wafers. And that gives the Castellan robots the neuro something overrides.
That.
It means command points cost less. Go.
They could just let like 40k speak, you know? Like,
I have 2 command points, but I don't. Okay.
I have 1, because I overwatched.
Yeah.
Anything left to charge or shoot their attack? You didn't move the guys in the bottom right. I don't know if you can put an objective on the outside your deployment zone on the bottom right of the table there with those guys. that haven't
Cannot.
shot.
No. Because I was thinking about moving them, but the moment I move them, he moves 5 out, and then he gets within 12, and they can blast away. So
Is there
as of
any
right
way
now,
to place an objective right in front of them? Because they haven't shot, right?
they haven't. That would be like right there.
Has to be placed within 12 inches
And I don't think, yeah, so 12 inches of the next, like,
Oh, of any objective.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be right there. Isn't there a stipulation that it can't be on the board edge?
It has to be wholly outside of your deployment zone. That's the only other stipulation. And 6 inches
I'm within 1,
from
right?
any other. More than 6,
I think
12.
I think that's I don't like how that feels. I think that's a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, that's fair.
But because I have so many command points, let's see if I can tickle lead Norn. I'm gonna launch a. They're gonna shoot. He's going to super smite. But before I do any of that, I'm spending the 1 command point on assail, and I'm going to try to hurt that Norn.
18-inch grenades or whatever?
My 18-inch grenades, and 18 is there.
Oh, yeah.
So, but I am not winning on 3s anymore because I'm in a different discipline. I'm winning on 4s.
Puts you both to 1 command point.
I do
correct?
go to 1 command point, yes.
Thank you.
But apparently you take 5.
5. Whoa.
Okay. But you do block on 4s.
Saving on 4s, ignoring on 4s. Oh, I only ignore 3 of them. I'm down to 14 wounds remaining.
And then here comes, now I'll come with the attacks. So here comes the bolters. Nothing. And then how many from the smite? I get to try once. I do hit. I do not wound. And I do not give myself a headache. All right, so started on the next Norn. And I feel a little bit better in terms of board presence with you kind of being very much clumped in the middle here.
And screwing up and getting off my objective.
Yeah, that's. And then, so in terms of scoring, I somehow managed to kill a lot of monsters that turn. Gives me my full unknown prisoners. I did kill the Winged Tyranid Prime. That gives me 5 on Assassinate. So that gives me 10 points on secondaries. To my 5 on primary, I should be at 15 points. To your 17, because you had 10. You scored 5 in the first turn. You scored another 4. No, you should have. Oh, wait, no. You did sabotage. 13 plus 4, 17. Yeah, we're good. I should just like look over and like just trust Owen did all the math right instead of having to do it again.
Math is hard. So at
It
the
is.
end of turn 2, we've got quite an interesting board state. Tycho, you've got all your reserves in, correct?
I do. I have no more reserves.
And Tak has got his reserves in.
does.
The Biovore is being threatened on his home objective, so Tycho's going to have to deal with that somehow. He's still got all those Zoanthropes in the midboard with the Neuro Tyrant, I believe it is, attached to him. Both Ballistus Dreadnoughts are up. The Whirlwind is hiding in the corner. The Stern Guard are in, and I don't know if Tycho can get shots on him. But that said, a Norn is down. Another Screamer Killer is down, and the Trigon is down. Was it Trigon or was it a Moloch? It was a Trigon, yes?
It was a Trigon.
Trigon is down. So Tax effectively cleaned up his back end. The challenge now is going to be, can he catch on primary, as Tycho has the ability to just choke him out in the midboard with all those big monsters. And if Tag pokes his head out, the Tyranids are likely to bite it off. So it's entirely possible that that he gets picked up if he goes too far. Well, Tycho is going to draw his secondaries and get ready to go for his turn here. I want to remind everybody that this is brought to you by Frontline Gaming. FrontlineGaming.org is your go-to source for anything Warhammer. The map we're playing on, the terrain that we're using, even the cool little terrain standees, those little pieces of neoprene that we put the mats on, put the terrain on, is also from Frontline Gaming. They are a huge support of our channel and have been for a very long time, and we're so happy to have them here as part of this league. We're playing this round robin league. Everybody is going to play everybody at least twice, I believe it is. Once or twice, can't remember how that all works, but winners keep the lists, losers get to change their list, and at the end we're going to have a playoff series for the prize. The championship sword, that's right, the sword of Chatocles is going to go to the victor. They're going to get their name on it, and they'll be victor and champion for a while until we get to do this again. They will have to defend their crown in the next round. But make sure to go to frontlinegaming.org and check out everything that they have there. They've got all the mats, all the terrain, all the stuff, but really it's about the events. The Las Vegas Open just happened. Tycho was there. They've got the Cherokee Open coming up February 21st, 23rd. They've got the Rocky Mountain Open coming up March 22nd, 23rd, and the Bay Area Open coming up in May 24th to 25th. I think there's a team championship in there somewhere as well. Go to frontlinegaming.org. Check everything out that they have there. Follow the link in the description below. Do all the things. Type all the buttons. Tycho has drawn his secondaries. He's getting ready to get to his movement phase. I believe they're both up to 2 command points. And I think Tycho's got 10 primary, so it should be 27, 15.
5 primary.
Five primary only.
He accidentally moved off
because Tac killed the Winged Prime. That's right. So this game is anybody's at this point, folks. Tycho, take us away.
So Tycho drew engage on all fronts. You still have marked for death because you kept it.
Yeah, it was a bad plan keeping that. You did a good job of
22-15 though as we head into the turn.
I mean, you've got a Norn that can still go after Guilliman.
Mr. Guilliman.
Yeah. Mr. Guilliman. Sounds like you're saying the Mr. Grinch.
Mr. Grinch.
You're a blue one.
Mr. Grinch. How does this ritual thing where it's in my shooting phase, I get to poop an objective?
Within 12 of another one and not within 6.
Not within 6 of another one.
Correct. Oh, you know what? Is it within 12? Shoot. Then we did play that wrong. Is it maximum 12 or
Exactly 12.
it has to be
Exactly 12.
Okay. That's what it is.
Center to center, I assume?
Center to center, yeah. I'm a leaf in the wind. Why is moving in chat?
Actually, that,
Well, apparently
that means
I'm
that
chopped
objective
liver.
was actually
Why
placed
is
wrong.
moving chopped liver? What have we done?
He said he's chopped liver.
He's okay.
I said he's not a chopped
I
organism.
mean, you know what? I don't judge. If he wants to be chopped liver, then
Yeah.
I can't stop him from
Be whatever he
wanting
wants.
that.
I mean, hey,
I
to
guess.
each his own. To each his own.
Yeah.
Let him be what he wants to be.
Is it because he's not here to eat a pickle? What is he complaining about? He took the day off.
Oh, I think because I said Tycho was just at LVO, but Mubin's not playing today.
Yeah.
So
Move's not even in the building.
He's not even in the building.
Alrighty, let's start moving. I think up to 2 command points. I got my objectives. Off we go.
So,
10
yeah,
whole inches on Mr. Norn.
so just walking right over the rubble, which a Norn should, 100%. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Guilliman. Uh-oh. Calgar. Calgar's staring up at this thing.
Now, is Calgar infantry making him?
Lone up, yes.
It's hilarious that Gulliman's hiding behind Calgar. I love it.
Hiding. Hey now.
It's like that.
This is a take. Like, look, one is in the arena, ready to rumble, and he's gonna tag Guilliman later. That's what's happening.
It's like that Undertaker meme, right? Where
Yeah.
just over his shoulder behind him.
Yep.
But I don't think. I'll have to go to there. Is there a line of sight to Gulliman from there?
The thing is right here.
Yeah, it's awkward. It's been covered with black sand.
With a 10-inch move? I don't think so, because the 10-inch won't get you there with him.
Yep.
So, yes, you can get there and get line, but 10 only gets you here.
I'm aware. I don't think I can get to a line of sight. I'm measuring it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
They would like to see more Nick sneak on screen. Nick has actually left the studio area. I don't know if he's done his cinematics. Do you think he just kind of like wandered off? Do we need to find? Do we need to send a search party?
Enough of this.
He looks like he might have finished. Actually, no, he's upset with me. That's what it is. He needs to shoot the zone ropes, and he's been asking me this entire time to kill the zone ropes.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to make it.
Maybe he's trying to find other zone throws. I don't know how many zone throws we have.
No.
They are sneaky bugs, though. Maybe the venom throws are hiding.
I know how many I painted. I painted 6. You know what? There's one advantage to being the painter at times. It's I don't want to deal with 12 zone ropes, so I'm only going to paint 6.
There is.
The only problem is
that is
Tycho's
magical.
gotten really good at painting my formula, so I can't stop him anymore.
Yes. Now I can just expand on my own.
I
No one
want
will
somebody
be
in
the
Discord
wiser.
to make the meme of Calgar being hidden like Guilliman behind Calgar and the Undertaker meme. Somebody in Discord, please do that. That'd be hilarious.
What happens if I paint half the other person's army? Do I get an extra 5 points for painted?
I think that Nick and I talked about that. Like we had a practice game of the Eldar. Like, yeah, we could have done that. You got my 5 paint points. I think that's fair. You painted the army. Oh, Jack,
Yeah,
I do it.
so
I do
if
it.
anyone's asking, because it's come up a couple times, Tears Attack. So Tears Attack ended up being Harlequins, which is part of the Eldar Codex. So as of right now, Tears Attack has started. 2,000 points of Eldar were painted. Well, not exactly 2,000 points because I painted your Avatar Kane because I lost that game.
That's correct. You had the Mubin got the Magnus painted. I got the Avatar painted because you lost that game. That is correct.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I want to play him in games, but because most tournaments that I attend, there's a painting requirement and there's a paint judging, but I have to disqualify myself because I didn't paint him and he's so pretty that I want to play. You put me in, well, let's just say it, I'm in a pickle, Tack. I'm in an Avatar pickle.
Okay, but you got yourself out of that pickle.
I did.
You know
gave
why?
me a pickle.
Because the Avatar Kane that you brought me to paint, I didn't realize this until after priming and after painting. We didn't have shoulder pads.
I know. I bought it used from my buddy's shop because somebody had traded it in, and it didn't have shoulder pads. So I bought a new one so we could get the shoulder pads.
So you can paint. You
I
can paint your own.
that one.
Yeah.
That's still in your office somewhere. I gotta grab that.
Is it? I thought I gave you back.
No, it's around somewhere. We'll find it eventually.
But what about the all Dread Army? I do have to paint that as well. Unfortunately, this year it looks like my painting regime, me being the painter at the studio, is at its end. I think after Tears Attack and probably the All Dreads Army, I have to relinquish the paint. I don't get to be our painter anymore.
It's a
You'll
lot of
still
effort to
paint,
paint at the standard that we come to expect, and it is tough. Mark, I actually painted Malgan Ra and all the gems and belt pouches and stuff. Tack did the bulk of the work, though. I just tidied up the little bits. Those Eldar are absolutely gorgeous. They were so much fun to play. Baharoth might be my favorite.
Because you painted it yourself?
Baharoth? No, Malgan Ra. I
Baharoth,
painted.
okay.
Baharoth's my favorite. He looks gorgeous.
JT, paint the rim, so it says that you help. You help more than that. You painted all the gems. You can move it
lot of
forward.
Avatar gems.
4 inches that way, or not my Biovore, my Spore Mine, to engage on all fronts.
Oh yeah, because that's
So that means these guys are going to stay back just so.
you don't get there with 4. That's the center right there.
Then he'll advance.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
4. I will not get
ooh.
within 3 of you.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't. He wants to score but not explode.
That's right.
Okay.
Delicate balance.
I don't think he is exploding if he's there. Yeah. Okay,
Cool.
we're good. Sorry, I haven't killed them yet.
All right.
Sorry, Nick.
That's okay.
I'm trying.
You're trying. You're great.
Perfect. Warriors are in good spot, so I'm going to have 3.
So you'll score the mini?
Actually, I'm going to have his butt be that way. That way he can score it, and then that means Death Leaper can wander off and score as well.
Yeah. Because I think there's a stipulation where you can't be within the center to score engage on all
I
fronts.
have 2 more proxies for you.
Ugh.
Weird.
I'll bring back in a second.
Okay. Sorry, I can't be within 6 inches of the center?
I think for engage on all fronts, I think that's the new way that they're doing
I
it.
believe that is, yeah. So any models within 6 inches of the center or
Yeah,
battle
no,
fox
he's
do
going to
not
have to
count.
run off.
Yeah, he'll have to run off.
Yeah. Okay, how
Running-
far does
running leaper.
a running leaper go? 8.
Don't forget, you do have a Biovore still to be able to shoot in your turn,
That's a good point.
so you could throw one into the back corner and grab it that
That's a
way.
good point. I might just do it that way.
Yeah, don't. Death Leaper's load op, so don't overextend him to get him in trouble.
Yeah. Although, how far away is he from him? He is
For a charge, I don't think you're making that charge.
just under 21 inches. It's technically available for a charge.
Technically available, yeah, 100%.
No, he'll sit tight. We're going to poop more spore mines.
That's why you gotta take out those stupid things.
Those stupid things. So he's going to keep his tentaclid. It's not going to worry about that one. This tentaclid's going to become a spore mine for now.
Okay.
Somewhere back there. 9 inches away from stuff.
You're good. You're good. And I've already ditched no prisoners, so there's no free points off of killing spore mines.
It's true. It's true. All right, so that's the Biovore shot. Moving on to other shots.
Okay.
We are going to go with the Maliceptor. Zap. He's got a little 18-inch zappy zap right here.
Okay. Give me once. AP2 or AP3 on this gun?
Chat believes in you, Tycho. They're giving you a 67% chance to win the game.
Oh my.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my.
You just gotta
Gotta do the things.
do the things.
It's -2.
So what I'll do here is I will spend a command point over there to go to ground.
Going to ground. Here comes the big zappy zap. Hooah! Ooh, I rolled a 6. Ooh, it's going to be 9 whole shots.
No blast because I am
No
3.
blast. Well, it blasts. It
So
just
go to
doesn't
ground here is
mean
just
it.
going to give you the invulnerable save, right?
No, it gives me cover, the benefit of cover. As
Getting it?
well
Oh, it's the Malthrope.
yeah, because it's the Inceptor's in the back.
Sorry, Maliceptor.
Maliceptor.
Ay,
I'm
too many
confused.
models.
Hitting on 3s. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
they are
2s
infantry.
and 1s.
Look,
So
I
that
see a
6
6 there.
comes back in. And wounding, I think it's strength in
Nick.
10. So wounding on
Threes.
3s.
Because I'm still T6.
Oh, look at all those 2s and 1s. Only 2 wounds. Oof, that wasn't good.
AP1. But each one of these does kill an Inceptor.
It's true.
Right? You kill 1 Inceptor. What's the range of these guys?
Various, which is awkward. Tyranid warriors with ranged weapons, barbed stranglers 36, death spitter 24, venom cannon 36. I believe you.
So there's no way I can pull out of range? That's fine. So just
Negative.
give me the one that's closest to me, please. Thank you.
Pew! That wasn't great. Well, let's moving on to these warriors and see if they can finish the job. Here comes the venom cannon. D3 shots, 3 shots, hitting on 3s, 4s, hitting on 4s. 2 misses, 1 sustained
So you
for
hit
2.
twice, yep.
And wounding on strength 9 on 3s. That's 1 wound at -2 to effective 1.
So
Saving
4
on
plus. I'm okay.
He's all right. And here comes the barbed strangler. Oh, 6 plus 1 is 7 shots. Hitting on 4s, which just means weirdly 4 hits.
Okay.
Yeah, you sustained.
Yep.
And strength of 6 wounds you on
4s.
4s. 1 wound, -1, minus nothing, because
3
you're
plus.
in cover.
No, I don't.
Finally, take a wound. All right.
Is it just 1 wound?
Just 1.
Okay, so I've
I
got
got
2.
it. 2. Anyone particular wants to be wounded?
The front guy.
And finally, a death spitter.
How many guns do these guys have?
3.
Okay.
All attack. They have all the cuts.
Apparently.
3 misses, but the sustain brings
Yep.
it in. Strength of 5 on a Dust Spitter, wounding on 5s. No wounds.
Okay. I still have my Inceptors. That's a bit surprising.
Yeah, okay, cool. Moving right along. Let's do Norn zapping Guilliman with his extra zappy Mind Blast lances.
Yep.
Mind Lance. Here we go. 2 shots into the Guilliman. 2 hits.
There you go.
No, it doesn't sustain against a monster.
Nope.
You monster.
On 3s.
On 3s. Ooh, only 1. I will spend a command point here. I really want this to go through. Ah! That's going to be 2 wounds at -2 or 3.
Minus involved.
Enough. -3. -3.
Yeah, minus involved.
Huh? Oh,
I block them both.
well, phooey. Down to 1 command point. Well, that was my shot at glory there. I guess I can go for a weird charge. We'll see.
You can multi-charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to try to pull Guilliman in, it would have to be a multi-charge.
Yeah. Okay. I will move right along. This Norn is going to try and thread a needle at your Dreadnought. I believe I can, just like that.
And then I don't think the Rupture Cannon has a shot.
Oh, I tried so hard.
Because that's the
too.
corner right there.
Yeah, I think he's out.
Yep. Whew! Dodge that one.
Stupid. And he doesn't have a line on anybody else either. Okay, well. Oh, sorry. They're going to poop an objective.
Yep, that's fine. Well, I mean, we're still in the shooting phase,
Yep.
so you're all good.
Yep. And. Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay.
So your Norns are AP 4 because they're essentially Meltas, like hard strength Meltas.
I think
Pretty
it's AP 3.
AP 3?
They're a Neural Lance. They're
Hold on one sec. So AP 3 goes to AP 2 would give me a 4-up. If I Armor of Contempt here, that would give me a. And then you could feel that charge. Yep, I'll use Guilliman's ability to give it Armor of Contempt. I'm still within 12.
Okay. Alrighty. Shooting the Dreadnought with Norn's Neural Lances. Oh, he hits. Just. And looking for 3s. That's 2 wounds on 6s.
Okay, so you are AP 3. I'm going to cut one of those down by cover. I'm going to cut the other one down with Armor of Contempt, so I have 3s. Still only block 1. You're not in Melted.
1 damage.
Yeah. Okay. I have 12 wounds remaining. Or 11, sorry. I started at 12. I have 11 wounds remaining.
Well, that wasn't stunning. Not stunning at all. Alrighty. I think that's a shooting phase. I've got 1 big old charge. We are going to charge the multi-charging of Guilliman and Marneus Calgar with the Norn.
So
Actually, I'm just going to charge Guilliman. I guess I might not be able to just charge Guilliman. I can't get within an initiative. I'll
if you
multi-charge.
make the shorter charge, you can force tack to the Heroic Adventure strat's 1 command point now, guys.
Yep.
So that's something to think about.
yeah, but with 6 wounds remaining and being a marked for death target, I'm not going to go for it.
No, that's
I'm not gonna give him
absolutely
the
right.
points, right?
That is, you don't want to give him the points, right?
So yeah, because like if you make a super long charge, and you can clear having to go through his engagement and land there, then yeah, you can only charge Guilliman.
But I can't get within
I don't
an
think he
inch
can
on
actually
the
go
way.
through his engagement, can he?
No, you're not allowed to go. That's what I'm saying. Like to
you
make
go
that charge,
around.
you have to kind of go that
I
way.
have to be
and then go
it
that
has
way.
to be a multi-charge to
Yeah.
have it shot here. It's probably still going to be like a 6 or 7 because I got to go around. Basically.
You've got to go. Well, you can enter into his engagement range because
So
he's
I
not
get
part
to,
of the charge.
3 there, and then another 2 or 3 or something.
3,
6 or 7.
6 or 7, yeah.
We'll find
It's
out.
it's a doable charge.
Norn charging Guilliman and Marneus Calgar. Ah, that's a 2. Uh-oh. 1 command point. We'll re-roll that down
Well,
to
we
0.
know a 2's a fail. So thank you very much for making that easy.
Ah, there's the 8.
You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So, like so.
Like so. Norns!
I somehow positioned them so that your Norn touches both, just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
All right. Isn't that fun? Alrighty, it's time to kill Guilliman and Marneus Calgar in one glorious split fire swoop. Oh, look at that. He thinks it's a bad idea,
I think it's a bad idea.
Alrighty. I'm going to do 2 of my extra attacks into Marneus Calgar. Everything else into Guilliman.
I'm in Pyromancy, right?
You should be in Pyromancy, yeah.
Okay, so hold on. I've got something fun. I have something fun. Would you like to hear what the fun thing is?
I'm all ears.
Target 1 infantry model that is within 18 inches of a friendly Psyker model. Until the end of phase, subtract 1 from the hit roll.
I'm not an infantry model.
No, I can target Calgar.
Okay.
So it's subtract. So he'll be -1 to hit Calgar.
Okay.
And all your weapons become hazardous.
Fun!
But unfortunately, because a Norn has a 4-up feel no pain to mortal wounds, it probably won't amount to anything.
And I think technically I only have 2 weapons here.
Yeah, so I'm
I don't-
only,
we'll roll
I'm,
for
I'm
each
only,
attack.
I'm only, and if there's one person here that I do not trust to roll 1s, it's Tycho. So,
Oh my Molder, look at that.
GameCron, thank you so very much. We appreciate the support. Running Bully Boys, oh, it's in the works. It might happen. You never know.
Nelly.
It's a fun detachment, that's for sure. I love me some Mega Knobs.
Okay, so here's how this is rolling down. I'm doing 6 Scything Talon attacks into Guilliman.
Okay.
I'm doing 2 of my 4 Rending Claws into Marneus Calgar, and the other 2 into Guilliman.
So if it's a dual profile weapon, is it, sorry, how are you splitting your attacks?
I think it's actually 2 different weapons. So
It's
I
2
believe
different weapons,
you can
yeah.
split attacks from each.
I
Yeah,
can split
okay.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
they're melee weapons, so I can split individual attacks. That's,
There's a lot of confusion with that, and what it is you can't split your attacks like you used to, where you go sweep with the one set, you go strike with another set.
No,
That's
yeah,
gone.
yeah.
However, splitting melee attacks is still available.
Yeah, I have no dual profiles. I just have
Okay, that's the only thing I was
extra
trying to make
set
sure.
of claws,
Okay,
yeah.
so he has 8 attacks.
10 actually total.
So does that
Jeez.
put you out of command points attack?
No, I did not
you're
do
not
it.
gonna do
It's,
it?
it's
Alright.
not. It's not really worth it.
Yeah, that's true. You're both at
You're not
one
going to make
command
me
point then, right?
get hot?
It's not worth the command point.
Okay. It would have been kind of fun. Okay, so here we go. 6 attacks into Guilliman. This is huge. I really need to fell. I need 2 to sneak through here, because these are damage 3. Ah! Wow, I rolled 2 1s to hit. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Needing 3s to wound. Come on, Norn. Do it! Oh, I rolled a 2. That's only 3 wounds on you there, attack. Only 3.
And the extra attacks are going to Calgar.
2 of them are actually going into Guilliman. So I have a little bit of insurance coming.
Okay. So 4+ invulns.
That's right.
I block only 1.
Ooh.
So I do need to use the command point here
Okay.
and try to block the other one.
All right. Hoop.
No, he goes down.
I got him.
We'll see if he gets back up at the end of the phase.
All right.
But the rest of it is into Calgar.
So I've only got 2 attacks into Calgar because the other 2 get wasted into Guilliman.
Yep.
1 hit. It wounds.
Okay.
-2.
Nice shoot. So Calgar on 4+, also a 1. How much
Oh,
damage?
2 damage.
Yep,
Isn't
that's
that
it.
handy?
Yep. So you did. You said that you're going to take out both, and you did.
Norns.
So is it just Guilliman that was marked?
And so Guilliman's down.
So he does score the mark. Yeah.
You score 5 for mark for death of Guilliman dying,
Yep.
but he might come back up at the end of the fight phase.
Right, but he's
So
not
any-
here right now, meaning
No.
I can pile into your Dreadnought?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to move Guilliman slightly to the side. That goes away. I have my marks for death.
Okay. Now this is going to be real rough for me if Guilliman does not stand back up,
Yes.
and he does not.
What?
The Ballistus fights first, though, technically.
Yeah, but I've already rolled it. It's fine.
oh, yeah. Oh, no. Guilliman doesn't get back up?
No, I rolled a 2.
Oh, no.
To be honest, in this, for some reason, in this edition or in all editions, I typically don't get my Guilliman back.
It's only a 4-up.
It's a 3.
A 3.
And
Oh, that's painful.
I never make it.
Oh.
Yeah, the Celestines of the world are the 2s, but Guilliman is definitely a on a 3. Yep.
He's not as blessed as the living
And
saint.
that is not a real rollable thing.
Oh.
But Ballistus Dreadnought.
Now, I gotta say, Tack, I just killed one of the prettiest models in the entire studio. Beautiful job on him.
I'm hoping to repaint them. It's kind of an
Don't
old.
repeat that one. Get another one.
I gave one to that. Was it Sam that visited us?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sam has one of my Guillimans. That's what he got. Oh, did he play it at Nova?
Yeah.
Sweet. I hope he had success. I hope he had more success than my Guilliman here. So you've basically rendered my my command point engine dead. So here comes the kicks.
Oh, he's good at punting.
He is good at punting. And 7, so I'm winning on 5s. Hey, I got 2 of them. No AP.
I saved them both.
Okay. Now, what can I do without a Chapter Master and a Primarch? Well, I can try to score points.
So,
That's what I
at
can
the
do.
end of my turn, I'm going to score 5 on Marked for Death, 4 on Engage on all fronts, for a grand total of 9 points.
31.
Puts me to 31.
That takes Tycho up to 31. Eddie Jet, thank you so much. We appreciate the support. No nerfs to sisters, not really making them unfun at all, just different how to play. That said, we don't have a ton of them, so really we're just building that army as well. That's really why you haven't seen them much. We have a ton unbuilt. Hey, if you're nearby, I'm just kidding.
We will do, so we did a Dark Expansion campaign at the end of last year, close to the end of last year. And it forced us to buy a lot of miniatures and build a lot of armies. We're in the progress of acquiring all those miniatures. There is like a box that's bigger, almost as big as I am, downstairs. And there's a second box that is bigger than I am. It looks like a refrigerator box on its way.
And then there's
Which
those
is
Blood
amazing.
Angels, and then there's a lot of models to paint.
Which is amazing, a refrigerator box full of stuff.
Yeah.
It is 31 to 15 as we turn into Tack's turn 2. Tack's going to draw his secondaries and get ready for
I get
his
to turn
turn
my
2
turn 2 again,
shenanigans.
apparently.
Sorry,
it's
turn
turn
3. Is it turn 3? Oh, turn 3. My bad. Oh, that's right. My bad. Sorry, I'm smelling pickles on my desk and they're throwing me
game that will
off.
not
So
end.
as we head to Tax turn 3, a reminder again: FrontlineGaming.org is sponsoring this entire series. Our championship series pits Tack, Tycho, Nick, and Mubin in a 4-player free-for-all. That's right. They're all going to play each other. The winners get to keep their lists. The losers get to change their lists, so they can tailor it somewhat. However, they still will have to play other players should they win. The winner will get the Sword of Shadowcleave. That's right, the Emperor's Chainsword sitting at the back at every game. That's the winner. He's going to get his name on it and then be the champ for a couple of days until we start this all over again. Frontline Gaming is your go-to source for anything that you could need Warhammer. But really, it's their events that are amazing. The Cherokee Open is February 21st and 23rd. You've got the Rocky Mountain Open March 22nd, 23rd. The Bay Area Open May 24th and 25th. All of those tickets are available at frontlinegaming.org. You can get the map that we're playing on there, the District 13 terrain that we're playing there, the cool little terrain underlays as well, so you can lay it out just like a Pariah Nexus mission. All that stuff is available at frontlinegaming.org. There is an affiliate link in the description below. Follow that along, and you can get some stuff and support us while you support yourself and support them. We greatly appreciate you being here. We thanks Frontline Gaming for all the support they've given us. Tack's about to call his oath of moment. Tack's drawn his secondaries. He's got a big yellow finger on the map, I see. And it's time to see what Tack can do now that he's lost Calgar and Guilliman in a single turn. Oh, no.
Sure.
That
I
oath?
mean, yeah.
Glistening blue oath.
I figured the finger was kind of
Finger's good too.
indicative of what was happening there.
My marker's more subtle.
I didn't know we were going for subtle.
Oh, you can do whatever you want. I just found a little blue bead, so I thought I'd put it down.
All right. So I will stay in Pyromancy because it is the top of the battle round that you elect that. And then we go into secondaries, or sorry, we go into command points. I gain a command point. Only one, you kill Calgar.
Yay! I gained 1 too.
And then
So that's our command point totals in 1 each.
1 each, yep. And then I drew Extend Battle Lines, which is yay, very good for me. I've also drawn Established Locust, which is good, but it changes my plans drastically because I was going to use them offensively. Now I kind of need to use them defensively, as in I would love the 4 points.
4 points, and they can just kneel and do it, can't they?
Yep. Yeah,
So that should put you
basically.
to 20 points then, attack. Is that correct?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to score, in terms of primary, I'm going to score 5 points here on primary. I'm going to check to see if I have any battle shocks to test. No, you just killed my stuff dead.
Hey!
I lied. I've got a battle shock
Oh,
back
right
there.
back here. Lonely little man.
and
Oh, he is.
Battle shocked again. So that ruins my plans for dropping that objective. Boo earns to that.
Boo earns. There's a spore mine to kill.
Yes. Thanks.
Okay.
I think what might have to happen there is I might have to try to keep them safe because I'm going to start to run out of things to do things I continue with. So I don't think 3 autocannon shots is worth it to go offensive here. All right. So then to kill your Biobore, I need to try to do it with a Whirlwind instead of this better bet, which is those guys.
Because they're going to kneel and do establish
Yeah,
locus.
exactly. We're going to establish locus. So I gain my 5 points. I've got some secondaries, and I've got a hill to climb. All right. So 5 is there, and you can't advance, and so 12 is there. Your Norn can come attack me, but I think I'm
Okay.
gonna just have to risk it. So. So single toe out, like so.
Ooh, Mark with a tempting offer for attack.
Sorry, what? Mark?
Mark's minis with a tempting offer for attack.
I'm not easily tempted. I'm just going to put out there that I'm not easily tempted.
Legion of the Dam, Brutalis Dreadnought. Oh.
Does anybody need
Your
a
guy's
pickle?
mutated.
Oh, look at that.
Just
Mutated.
asking at the table
Or
if anybody
slightly
needs
weirder.
a pickle.
You know what? I'm still not
Everybody
out of my
needs a
pickle,
pickle.
so I am going to be pickle free for one more turn.
Tycho, do you need a pickle?
I will. You know what? Why not? Let's
Would you like a pickle?
Oh, it's glorious. Oh, it's hefty.
It is a hefty pickle.
Hey Nick, how heavy is this pickle?
I'm not gonna touch your pickle.
It's on your head.
Oh, jeez, guys, guys.
I didn't start it.
You did so!
Oh, look at this pickle, boys. Wow. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm going to mute my mic because this pickle is going to have a crunch to it. Or do you want to hear the crunch?
No, no.
Folks?
Mute your mic.
Ooh,
Mute
it's
your
like
mic.
for some people it's
Owen.
ASMR, and for others
Owen,
it's like
mute his mic.
Should we do a poll?
Owen, mute his mic.
Oh, wait.
poll, ASMR, or
I don't want to
somebody
offend anybody.
Owen, mute his mic, please.
Damn it, moving.
I'm muting my mic. I will crunch for the audience if that's what they want.
The pickle attacked him. It's a deadly pickle.
So that is moving back. I am in that terrain piece, so I should be able to shoot out that way. So then I'm going to start to move my. Oh, I can just go straight through the building. So I'm going to start to move them. This is dangerous. However, I would like to maximize my. Did you just make a mess? You're
Tycho
muted.
dropped his pickle.
You're muted, so you can give me an honest answer.
Yes.
Oh no!
Yeah,
The
please.
poor pickle.
The bag failed.
While he's doing that,
I mean,
I'm just gonna replace this with
You're the operator of the bag.
Poor Tycho has to play with like super proxy and everything.
Actually.
Oh, but the turbo gun's dead. That's great. I need that.
I like how he's celebrating my wins. Okay.
Ooh, that's some weird zoanthropes. That is
Yeah.
strange.
A little weird. So can't land within how?
You can land within 3. You can't advance. Land within 6.
But that's
Don't
two.
forget to unmute Tycho.
That's 2 wounds that I don't want to just give you. So
I'm
what?
unmuted. I thought I was. Hello?
Just a reminder from chat.
Thank you.
Oh, I am no longer your mark for target because you already scored it. So moved. Heavy intercessors are going to stay still because they're all in that train piece, so they can blast away. Means that effectively all of my shots are kind of going to one piece of the pie, not two. And I'm playing against an army where if I'm not doing any effective damage, you're going to run away with it. Whew. So, normally I'd love to go and kill something on an objective, but that's really hard with what I have left. And I can't let that Norn live in my back zone. So,
Squee!
if I get lucky and kill the Norn, then I really only have like a couple shots that way. But if I moved that Dreadnought there, yeah, I could have had a ton more shots. But then all of that would just pick up the Dread. So do I have to play the long game here a little bit? I think I have to play the long game here a little bit.
You're
All
like,
right.
what Tyrannifex? I see no Tyrannifex.
I painted the Tyrannifex.
He's very quiet.
Thank you,
I
Chris.
did a lot of the highlights.
Nick is behind me, though, doing cinematics.
All right. So,
Aw, no more Nurgle.
okay, we are going to go into the shooting phase, and we're going to start off with the Ballistus Dreadnought that is locked in combat.
Okay.
So it's going to...
I will spend my command point on rapid regeneration on that Norn.
so he's a Funeral Pain. He's a Synapse creature.
He is.
Okay, so he'll have a Funeral Pain 5.
Yep.
Okay.
Look at all that brain.
All right, so here comes the last cannons. No hits. You are my Oath of Moment as well as you're above half. Hit once. Wounding on a 3. That is wound. 4 up.
That's a 1.
D6 plus 1.
Oh, no.
Only 3.
Ooh, I saved 2 of them. I only take 1 damage, down to 13 remaining.
Yep. Will there ever come a day when you're not rolling 75s?
I rolled a 1 for my save.
1 hit with a crack. Hitting a 5. Oh,
This,
invuln.
yes.
Invuln.
Ah!
Well, at least
At least I can't make my invul
Hoo-yah!
saves. Ooh, that's not great. I ignore it too.
you also ignore it. You know what? I'm going to do this with Storm Bolters. Yep, I'm going to do this with Storm Bolters. I am going to do this with Storm Bolters. If you keep saying it, maybe it'll come true.
It was a 1 wound?
One wound. Yeah.
He's okay.
He's okay.
Finally makes an armor save.
You know what? Let's just go with Ballistus Dreadnought number 2.
Shoot me in my Norn butt.
Hit you once so far. Hit you twice. Wound you
Ooh,
twice.
very nice.
2 invulns.
Saving on 4s. Save 1, fail 1.
Better on the wounding, please. Better on the wounding, please. Better on the wounding, please. Hey,
He's got to add 3 times. Hurl dice all over the place. Sorry, is that 7?
7 minus the 2 floor dice, so 5.
Wow, floor dice. See, Hobgoblins make you sing if you get too
I
many
don't
floor
understand
dice.
the
I
minus.
think we should
Just 7,
institute
right?
that rule.
Okay. Ignoring opponents. I'm confused. Oh no, I ignored none of them. Take 7 damage, down to 6 wounds remaining. Good shot. Can't make those invulnerable saves.
And then here comes the 2 crack. I do not like throwing into that tray for apparent reasons. 2 wounds. 2 invulns, please.
Whew. Make 1, fail 1.
Okay. You have.
7 wounds remaining.
How do you have 7? How many did you block off of my 7?
I had 14, I blocked none, so I have 7 left.
Oh, okay.
That was my understanding of how that went.
Was he fully unwounded? I thought he. Okay.
No,
2 saves.
he has 16 to start. He was wounded.
Okay.
Sorry.
2. Block 2.
This is.
Feel no pain.
Oh, okay. I ignore 1, take
Okay.
1, down to 6. And here comes the Stern Guard to finish the job. Oh. Stormbolters.
Stormbolters. I am.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Stormbolters. I said we're gonna do the Stormbolters. 3 6s. 3 6s? Hey, I got a 6. Okay. You know
I
what?
got a 5.
You know what? All that is me trying to like bait out your 5s.
Ah. So now you have the dominance.
So let's see if I can do that with a heavy intercessors, because they have no other targets. They sit still, so they're +1 to hit, and then -1 to hit because of your
Being in combat and all.
being in combat. So +1, -1. So I'm still on 3s.
Oof. Oof, the 6s come out to play.
But I need this for the wounding because it's only string 5. 1 at AP 1. So 3.
1 at AP 1. 5.
Okay. All right. Let's do this with Stern Guard.
Tack, what's your favorite model?
Dreadnoughts.
Dreadnoughts. Ooh.
1, 2.
I've never actually met one in person, but I really want to paint one. Is the Eldar jet bike with the Ranger on the back?
Shroud Runners.
Yes, Shroud Runners.
Someone
Those
who's
look
painted
amazing.
several. Not my favorite.
I've always
paint.
liked Eldar jet bikes. The look
Oh,
of
the
them.
jet bikes are the
1, 2,
best.
3, 4,
If I were to play
5,
Eldar,
6.
it would be probably all hovering things.
And you can do it with a Wind Rider host.
Indeed, you can.
I hope Vipers get new sculpts because that model is very outdated.
You know what? It's outdated, but it's still beautiful. Like that whole paradigm of Eldar is really great. Like once you get the model in person, yeah, it's a little hinky, but like, it's nice. It's pretty.
They do look like they go fast, which is half the
Exactly.
thing.
That's the whole point. They go zoom zoom.
I'm just rolling dice.
I don't know what's happening over there.
I'm just rolling dice.
Oh, tomorrow through RTT.
Winning on
Oh, my.
5s or 6s tack.
I'm hitting right now.
Oh, you're hitting.
So these are the Stern Guard vets. Some were in rapid fire, some were not. I'm still in Pyromancy, so I still get the sustained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I tried to hit you lots. I hit you lots, sir.
Lots, sir.
Oh no, that's a miss. And then wounding on 5s. So those are all devastating so far, but not a lot. Gonna try that again. Devastating wounds.
Ooh, that's better.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 devastating wounds. So we have
9
a
devastating
4 up.
wars, ignoring on 4s. Ah! Uh-oh. 4 wounds. I am still alive with 2 wounds remaining.
All right, then let's see if we can do this with the.
Oh no, the heavy bolters with the
heavy
devastating
bolters.
wounds. Ah, that's not good. It's not good at all.
Oh, there's a 6 in there. Hit with everything, 1 goes back in. And then wounding on 5s. Ooh, okay. You are about to. My heavy bolters love you. So that is 5, 10.
10 mortal wounds.
10 more wounds.
Ouch! I only have 2 wounds, Tack.
I remember Roboute Guilliman saying something similar. Calgar saying something similar.
Yeah, this Norn deserves it, doesn't he? Oh, I ignore a fair few, but not enough. 5 sneak through and fell the Norn. It screams as it dies and flails around as he explodes. A 1 is not an explosion. A 5 is not an explosion.
And
Together, it's a 6, but not still.
But that's not what
an
we do.
Explosion. That's for future. That's when that's only on Be Nice to Nick Day. This is how the explosions work now. But here goes the Norn dying.
So I got the Norn.
No more Oath of Moment target for you.
And then what we will try to do is we are going to take the. We'll take the. How many wounds left on the Battle War?
3.
3. Okay, so we'll take the Whirlwind. We'll go into the Battle War.
Okay.
Because I would love to get rid of your stupid landing
Am I stupid?
stuff. Or I could go into Warriors.
Good.
Because they're 3 wounds each.
I think so, yes.
So I would need 2 through for a dead warrior, but they only have a 4-up save.
That's great.
So that would push them to a 5-up. Do I care about the Battle War? Or do I want to take out some warriors? because they have so many shots.
They have a lot of shots that did nothing.
Yeah, but the thing
One
is,
wound, pardon me.
yeah, they are. Sorry.
I did 1 wound.
Yeah.
To be honest, weirdly, although I really like the look of Tyranid warriors, I think they're the first drop out of this when I redo this.
Yeah. So whirlwind. Don't get blast there. Don't get blast there. I would knock you off your home objective, hoping that you get something stupid like defense stronghold, or even established locus where you'd have to go back there. What to do.
So many choices, huh, Tack?
So many choices.
Well, at present you have extended battle lines, right?
I do have extended battle lines, yeah.
Do you have any other units that are going to be performing any actions? What was your
I
other
do.
secondary?
So what's going to happen here is I've got established locus, which I'm going to do with the Inceptors in the back, which is going to score me 4. So that'll be 4 points for established, 5 points for extend. Is whether now I'm at the kind of the thinking for future turns phase. Your warriors, how far do your warriors move?
6.
So they can't establish. If you get containment, you won't be able to get there. Are they battling?
No.
They're not. So you can't, and you won't be able to. So the hope is that you get containment. You can't do anything. Okay, so we're just gonna go whirlwind into the Biovore. That's what we're gonna do.
Whirlwind into Biovore.
So into the Biovore. Let's see how many shots I get. 4 plus 3, so that is 7. Hitting on 4s, no rerolls. He is a little angry at you. Wounding on 3s. That is a total of 4 at AP 2, effective 1.
Saving on 4s. Ooh, save 3, take 1, 2 damage.
Only 2.
1 wound remaining.
Whew. That's not what I wanted.
He's still technically a Biovore. He's a leaky Biovore, but he's a Biovore.
He's infantry, so he does need to take a battle shock test.
He does. Right now.
Yeah. At -1.
Oh, he's super battle shocked. Extra battle shock. for
That
him.
doesn't really matter right now, though.
Not really.
It would have mattered if I was trying to charge into him. So then I will spend, because I don't know where else I'm going to do it. I'm going to spend
Oh, actually, sorry. He's tentaclided. He would have rolled 3 dice.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so it's fine. I'm going to spend my 1 command point, and I'm going to sail from this Librarian into that Norn. Because I can still sail and do an action later.
That's 18 inches?
That's 18 inches, yeah. So 18 is, I was trying to juggle it, so
That's 18 inches.
I was just trying to, I'm trying to stay as far away as possible visibly from these guys for the lone op. So on 4s, take 4 mortal wounds, so you block on 4s. It's the block on floors that really mitigates the effectiveness of this army.
Sorry.
Nor, block on 4s.
Right. We'll take 3.
Okay.
Down to 14 wounds remaining.
That's killable.
Oh, wait, no. 13 wounds. I started with 16.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So out of command points, Tack?
I am out of command
That was
points.
your last one.
But
on the
that
sail.
will, then we go into my charge phase. I have no charges made because they're going to be established in locus.
Did you have other? You have
Oh,
another action
sorry, and they're
before,
going to
yeah.
drop their.
Sorry, I took 4. I'm at 12 wounds remaining, right?
You took
You
3.
blocked 1.
You
Took
blocked
3.
1.
Okay, 13. 13. Can almost count today.
Okay. Yeah, so they dropped an objective like they said they would. They're establishing locus. I do have.
They can drop an objective and shoot?
They did
No,
not shoot.
that was a stratagem. That was a sail. That's why I'm out of command points.
Silly mind grenades.
Yeah, it was not an attack. That's why he didn't mind warp you. All right, so that is my turn. So that was a good secondary score for me. So now I just have to hope that maybe you don't pull the best secondaries. That gives me a shot at staying in the game.
That is very, very true, Tack. That is 9 points you gained on secondaries in that turn to take our score to 31-29 after 3 turns as we head to the top of turn 4. Tycho is going to draw his objectives. Tack is going to choose which psychic discipline he needs to go into. And this is one of the last opportunities to remind you that Frontline Gaming is sponsoring this entire series. That's right, the mats, the terrain, everything you see us playing on all came from Frontline Gaming. You can go to frontlinegaming.org or click the link in the description below and follow along and pick the same setup yourself. While you're there, check out their event suite. They've got the Cherokee Open coming up February 21st and 23rd. They've got the Rocky Mountain Open coming up March 22nd and 23rd, and the Bay Area Open coming up May 24th and 25th. There's more events on that website as well, plus, of course, the big granddaddy of all, the Las Vegas Open, which happens every January. FrontlineGaming.org, not only a place to go to get your Warhammer fix and your other games as well, but some of the best events in the business. It is 20 or 2 points difference at this point of the game. And with tax scoring in the bottom of the turn, I'm looking at that table. There's still an Ornn, there's still a Tyrannifex, and there is still a Maliceptor.
And Zoanthropes.
Zoanthropes are spooky, but I don't know if they have shots. This is actually a decent board position for Tack to be in with bottom turn scoring. Tycho still got Shadows of the Warp in his pocket. I expect him to use that probably in Tack's turn 4 or in his turn 5 and shock him for the rest of the game. Because if he gets it at the right time, he stops Tack from scoring. And that's really what it's going to come down to, I think. Bottom of 5 scoring is going to be the tell, depending on secondary draws, and that's going to determine who wins this game. But 2 points in it after 3. I think Tycho's got his secondaries and Tack's chosen his discipline. Gentlemen, are we ready to go turn 4?
Turn 4 it is.
I will stay in Pyromancy.
Pyromancy. Excellent. I have drawn Establish Locus and Extend Battle Lines. Extend Battle Lines is great because that.
Yeah, that's. Remember how I said I really had to kill the Balvor?
Yeah. I would have been able to just walk on with something, but it means I don't have to bother.
Yep.
Which is excellent.
Someone was asking whether or not I shot the Inceptors. I did not shoot them because they're establishing Locus. So because points.
They were busy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Liking that a lot.
So far, my Whirlwind in its first foray, and now it's new paint syndrome, but the Whirlwind in its first foray hasn't been super effective. I think the answer is 2.
Well, if one works, two is
Funnily
always
enough,
good.
I believe there's another one on your desk. Okay, so my Tentaclid's going back over here, and that's what's happening.
Okay.
In a movement phase, we are going to do a few things.
Before we go to the movement phase, you are going to score massive on secondaries.
That's a good point.
Or sorry,
primaries, I'm going to score pretty big. I'm going to score a total of 15 because I've got 1, 2, 3 objectives, which is the most objective you're allowed to score.
Sorry, where's the third one?
He dropped one with the.
Right here. Right here.
Oh, right there. Oh, perfect, yeah.
Yeah, my Zoanthropes have decided to do something, as opposed to nothing.
Which is what I like about the state of Warhammer 40k right now is even if you're not being offensive, if you're positioned correctly, then you're still able to score points. You're still able to do something.
Be 12 inches from any objective, right? And just not 6 inches from any other?
Yes.
So Death Leaper could wander about and lay eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Death Leaper eggs.
You do have a Battleshock test on your Balvor because it is below half.
Biovore.
It would have got the Synapse.
He gets a Tentaclid.
Yep.
And
Because you assigned that in the command phase, correct?
I do. He had one last turn, and then I assigned it as soon as I could. So,
Yeah, so it's
hopefully
fine.
there's no gap.
No, there's no gap.
Yeah.
You assign it before you take the Battleshock test.
And just to double check, because this is actually kind of big. I don't want to fail this.
He's got a 7.
He's got a 7.
I think so.
How does your mind keep all these things in order? It doesn't, because it's an 8.
Isn't it? Okay. Then
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Biovore is A-OK. Nope, 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 nope.
I guess it's the Synapse ones that are 7s. Maybe. I don't know. Okay.
Somebody might have gotten that wrong, too. The Tyranid leaderships are all over the map and very weird.
Yeah, a lot of my memory comes not from reading your data sheets, it's from people
Facing Tyranid.
yelling things at me.
Yes, yes. Oodles and oodles of numbers.
Can Tack even catch? I don't know. I mean, I can try.
Absolutely, you can. Will he? I don't know. Okay. 18, So he can wander up to about there. Still 5 backwards.
You know that's going to cut down his shots, right?
What do you mean? When he fires backwards?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I don't know. Psychic toots.
Johnny said, no, there is no secret mission in play.
Yeah, secret mission. I've got 1 battle line unit. I have.
I mean, isn't there one to hold half the objectives in No Man's Land or something? So theoretically, if you had enough, you could drop one on the last turn and sneak it away, but no.
There's still Norn in the middle.
There is, but with this mission and being able to create your own objectives, it's really interesting as far as the primary scoring goes.
Yeah.
Even though Tycho can get lines on stuff and kill things, he can't really stop TAC from scoring completely, so it's going to come down to what kills what and where.
I think what needs to happen here, which is you never hope for this, but when you're playing a war game, you kind of need to kind of hope, I guess, for things to go in your favor.
Pop. My Spore Mine wandered over and tried to pop on your...
Okay.
Let's see what he does. He... Oh, gets a 6. That's D3 mortals.
Uh-oh.
Oh. 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, so he's dead. What you need is... I needed Tycho to not pull secondaries, or good secondaries, for me to catch. That was kind of what needed to happen.
Okay. Didn't work last time. If I still within 24 inches, I think I can just hang out.
Do some of your weapons have heavy?
Maybe. We'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about that. I do think that my zoanthropes have decided not to be shot by you. Not that it's like come up yet, but I don't think I can get close enough to shoot anything.
Not right now.
So I might as well just be KG.
And not get shot. Not let me be the aggressor.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're moving
They're going to
behind.
hang out on their objective,
Okay.
but like from behind the wall.
Sounds good.
Being, sneaky zoanthropes. With extra tentacles today.
Yeah, your zoanthropes keep mutating.
They're weird.
The mutated venomy zoanthropes, yes.
Very tasty.
Apologies, folks. Nick is doing cinematics with the other zoanthropes, so we're having to slide a couple in just to make a match.
Extra tasty with tzatziki when deep fried.
Sure.
That's cucumber dill, isn't it?
Oh
We're still
yes,
on the dill.
quite. Over here, what is happening in the middle here? I don't know if I can attack TAC's position very well. I think I just have to make sure of what's going on here. I can see him, so I guess I've got a shot at something.
I would,
It's a
I would
singular
actually use the
stern
laser
guard.
because from the overhead it doesn't quite look like it, but we do have that wonderful laser available at the Play On Studios, the Play On
Yeah,
store.
he's got a shot for sure.
There you go.
Mr.
Perfect.
I got one lonely.
So the moment one of them shoots and you kill the first one, then you lose shots. Is what's going to happen.
Technically, my Norn can see that guy.
Okay.
So it'll be the Tyranids first.
Okay. With 2 shots, kills 2 Stern Guard, and then that's it.
The plan is for Death Leaper to lay another egg.
He's within 6. Are you sure? Are you outside 6 level?
Yeah, it'll be on the other side of him. It's going to go here,
Okay.
12 inches.
Okay.
This way. So it's going to go right there.
Sounds good. And I've now lost my ability to drop on back over there because of your spore mines.
Spore Mines doing Spore Mine things!
Which is why I kept trying to kill your Biovore.
Hey, go Spore Mine, go! Speaking of Spore Mines,
I think the
let's do more of
Biovore
that.
is by far the best 60-point model in the game.
Hey, he's not 60 points.
How many points is he?
Right
55.
now, Biovore runs around at a grand total of 50 points.
50 points. The Biovore is by far the best 50-point model in the game, just for what it's capable of doing.
I have lost Tentaclids, so we're just going to use this one. Oh, look at that. More zoanthropes. We'll do that later.
Yeah.
Biovore is going to Biovore things. Not that I think it's going to come up much, but
Did you want to move this one to just do some mortals here?
I suppose I better kill it before you get a kill stuff and just shoot
I
it dead.
have the kill stuff. It's already gone.
You've already done it?
I've already done it.
Then I kind of just don't want you to advance.
Okay. Okay, and then another one's over there.
Another one's heading.
I mean, I guess you're already in the shooting phase anyway, so.
Yeah. He'll tease a Dreadnought. Alrighty, I'm going to put this down so I don't forget. I'm going to shoot my little shots.
Sure.
My itty bitty. Actually, he's going to be a little bit cagey. He's going to move to make sure that he always gets cover
Sounds good.
and can maybe see more. I don't know. We'll find out. The Tyrannifex is going to start the shooting. He can only see that one guy. I think I am within 2 feet.
Okay, so you got the spine banks.
They're going to sound banks as well. All right, here comes the Rupture Fex. Looking for big things from a Rupture Cannon. That's not big things from a Rupture Cannon.
He really wanted the Norn to shoot, right? He's like, I don't want to take the shots away from the Norn.
What's happening here? You want me to shoot that little guy? I can't even see that little guy. What's happening here? All right. He was using the brain in his tail on that one. Okay, Tyrannifex. What is a spine bank?
What is a spine bank?
What is that's the
I'm assuming it's the little black things that we paint
Stinger
on.
salvos. It's 8. I just forgot it was 6 or 8. I couldn't quite remember. Looking for 3s. He misses once and actually hits you 9 times.
Because you rolled that many 6s?
I rolled 2 6s.
Okay. Strength?
Strength of 6.
6. All right.
5.
5. Win on 3s.
It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No minus.
7
You
at
get
no
cover,
minus.
doesn't make a difference. 3s.
3s. How many do you kill? Well, I can't roll saves.
Wow.
So you kill.
I killed 2 stern guards.
Yep, just like that. Is it the 2 that you can see, or can
Probably.
you see more now?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see. Do you escape the Norntastic Nornness?
I mean, you're still saving on 3 ups.
I think no.
You say guys don't?
Well, I rolled nothing but 1s and 2s.
8 shots with strength 5. That's still
Yeah.
crazy for sustained hits.
I also have an invuln with that unit.
You do have an invuln with that unit. Yes, thank you, Librarian.
All right. What did Norns do to infantry? Hopefully, fun things. Precision. I can't see the guy that. So I can't use precision.
No, it requires true line of sight to the character.
True line of sight. Blast might help a little bit here. Sure, let's do blast.
All right.
All right, so this is going to be 2d6 blast.
Who's this one, sir?
This is my Norn firing into the stern guard. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots. Hitting on 2s. Ooh,
Even this
good
is on
thing
2s.
too. He just hits on 2s.
Wow. And then
Which is why I think the reroll is kind of whatever for him, because it's
Yeah.
like 2s, man. And this is a strength 6 weapon, wounding on 3s. That is a grand total of 6 wounds at -2.
-2.
-2, yeah, I'm surprised too.
So cover takes 1 away. That takes me by 4, which is my invuln. These are damage 1 though, right?
Damage 1, psychic.
Psychic.
I don't know if that makes a difference.
Some of them have feel no pains as psychic.
Oh, okay.
I do have a 4 up feel no pain as psychic attacks. So so you do nothing.
Oh, the mind shield holds.
Yeah, it does hold.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah, 4 up and a 4 up. That's pretty good saving.
Yeah, it is
Solid.
pretty good saving.
Solid.
It's almost as good as a Norn.
Okay. Let's do a psychic blast backwards from the butt of the Malanthrope. Malin? No. Male scepter? No.
See, it's Maliceptor. It's not
Maliceptor.
easy to remember.
Mali-
It's
Ma-
Maliceptor.
Maliceptor.
That guy.
Yeah. How many shots?
Huh, 5. Hitting on 3s. Missed twice, but 1 sustains. And 3s. Only 2, -2.
Oh, I should have. That's okay. 5 ups. Nope. Kill the 1, and 1 has 1 wound remaining. Or no, there's 3. Yeah, so they're both dead.
My Tyranid warriors shoot at their corpses.
Not much in terms of Marines, like stat Marines, survives that thing.
Were they in range of the Inceptor?
Oh,
They
100%.
were. I
Yeah,
measured.
100%.
Yeah, it was 18-inch range.
Yeah.
I specifically measured it on purpose.
Yeah.
He's just crawling
That's why I
around
didn't
doing
bother
nonsense.
moving them into cover against the warriors because.
Okay.
But
That
AP2 is kind of the sweet spot for most weapons, just because if you're not fighting Marines, you hit invuln anyway, for the most part. It's a really, really good piece.
I think that's shooting phase.
Okay.
So I have
Establish focus.
established a locus. Oh, I forgot to establish locus like a moron. Oh well, that's 2 victory points. That is going to turn into a command point for me. So going up to 1 command point at the end of my turn. I do extend battle lines for 5 points. That'll be putting me to
Puts you to 51 and 1 command point, correct, Tycho?
1 command point.
And TAC, you sit at 29 with 1 command point.
I have 1 command point.
And
I'll
you'll
be
be
going
going
up
up
to
to
2.
2.
Yes.
All right, so TAC's going to draw his secondaries while we take a look at that board state. TAC needs some secondary help to get back in this one. He is presently sitting on 2 objectives, so it'll be 10 primary, barring anything crazy happening. It's an interesting structure at this point for this game. This one is really, really tight. It's going to come down to Tycho's ability to hold so many objectives with big OC monsters. TAC needs to poke his head out pretty quick here. He's only got 2 more turns to go if he wants to have a chance at picking this up. So this is going to be a really interesting combination. Remember, FrontlineGaming.org is sponsoring this entire series, the champion of which is going to get the Sword of Shadowcleave. Go to FrontlineGaming.org and check out all the cool jazz that they have, tables, terrains, you name it. The Cherokee Open, February 21st, 23rd. Rocky Mountain, March 22nd, 23rd. And the Bay Area Open, May 24th and 25th. I believe they're ready to go on the table. TAC has picked his shenanigans. Let's see what they've got up their collective sleeves.
All right, so I'm at 2 command points, and Tycho's also at 2.
I'm at 2.
I had Marked for Death and Secure No Man's Land. With Marked for Death, he's marked his zone tropes. He's marked the Tyranids because it does have a blank. And he's also marked the
Death Leaper.
Death Leaper. I have no battle shocks to take because you killed that one over there, which will allow me to score 10 points because I've got the new objective here and I've got this one over here. So I'm going to score 10 primary. Oath of Moment will be the Rupture Effects.
So 51-39, is that what we have?
51-39 at present, yes.
Perfect.
Then Rupture Effects is the target. I need to kill the Rupture Effects. Which is not what I wanted. I wanted you to mark the Norn.
I know. I was also thinking that you might go for the big bad boy back here because you got a nice line of fire.
I do, yeah.
But I don't know if you get other secondary fire on it, but I thought the Tyrannifex, he might have trouble getting a line. I don't know. But yeah, we'll do our best.
So we'll do our best. So we're going to the movement phase here. Yeah.
What are we thinking, TAC?
We were thinking I need to kill a Rupture Effects, is what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking, Tycho?
I'm thinking I may have, I didn't realize he could get, oh, that guy's probably
The two,
heavy bolters are out.
well, you've got your gun sticking out, right? So I think, no, so the two,
We have a handy dandy laser.
the
you
two
can use, TAC.
the two heavy bolters are out. I can see the Norn, but I can't see the Rupture Effects. So that guy can move 8 there. So I can see the Rupture Effects through the hole there, probably. I hope. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And it's within 18 from the Librarian, 100%. So that's good. Outside of 6. 6 gets me there. So they move 5. So basically they just end up in the same spot.
Yep.
So, which means I need to do that. And oh no, I was safe right there. So that's 6, 6. So I need to drop outside of 1, 6 from the center. So that's just legal as long as I'm within 12 of this, which looks like I can be. Okay. So that goes there. If I land within 3, I take mortal wounds. I have to because I need to now go up against the wall.
So pop.
So it pops.
I rolled a 6.
Again?
And again.
Okay.
1 mortal wound.
Okay. 1 mortal?
1, yeah.
Okay. So a heavy intercessor is down to 2. And then I think I just have to go for broke, so I'm going to go there. Now, I don't think I can get a bead with him, because the one thing that I have not been able to do so far is fire his hunter killer missile. So if I get here, I can fire it at the Norn.
Maybe.
Because 10 would get my nose past that point.
There's a lot of corners in here. We'd have
Okay.
to draw lasers.
Oh, that's fine.
But yes, very possible.
Or I just try to take out the Barbor. Keep trying to take out that stupid Barbor. Because the one, I will never catch the Death Leaper.
Probably not.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to drive like so. No, I guess that was his mark, to eventually, hopefully, get some shots with him. But I still have the... That's dangerous. All right, so...
Good call, Rorschach. Get those children going.
Children?
He said that he's going to be building some Emperor's Children soon.
Ooh. All right. So Ballistus Dreadnought can see, and you've got blank damage.
I do.
All right. So I'm going to spend 1 of my 2 command points, and I'm going to sail him first.
I will. I guess this isn't a shot. You can't.
It's an
use-
attack.
Who are you sailing? The Norn?
No.
Oh.
Librarian.
Ah.
That's why I put him there so I could still see you, and that's 18.
I'm going to spin him to face the right direction.
Okay.
Yo!
But
I can't use my.
it's a attack.
It is.
shooting
It's a
phase?
psychic attack.
I'm getting
Technically,
targeted.
It depends on what the wording on your stratagem is. If it says when you allocated mortal wounds, then absolutely.
No.
I'll look it up for you guys. Let's find it.
Sure.
Rapid
Well, I'll do
regeneration.
that. I'm going to just try to...
My opponent's shooting phase just after an enemy unit is selected as its target. So, sure, I've been selected.
Yep.
I
So,
will use rapid regen. Going to 1.
is he synapse?
No, but he is.
Yeah, but I'm...
As in, he's within synapse, he'll get a 5.
okay. Okay, so 4.
4 mortal wounds.
4 mortal wounds.
I ignore 1, take 3.
Okay.
Go from 17?
1, 2,
17,
3,
16,
4, 5,
down
6.
to 13 wounds remaining.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. How many wounds left?
13.
13. And there are so many wounds in these things. It is madness. So Stern Guard vets, only the Stern Guard rifles can see him. Nothing's in rapid fire, and then the 2 Storm Bolters can see the Norn. sorry, the 2 heavy bolters can steal the Norn.
Cool.
And then I will also super smite into the Retrofix as well. So here we go. Here comes the regular Stringer bolters. I'm hitting on 3s, and there are 2 sustains in there so far. 2 more go out, 2 go back in, so I hit with everything. And then on 5s, you take mortals. And I think your stratagem in particular is for the phase, right?
It is.
Okay.
I'll double check.
I think it was only the armor ones that got.
Yeah, it was a specific grouping of.
Yeah. So that is a total of 7. 7 blocks, please.
7. Good lord. I knew these guys were spicy, but. Ugh. Oh, that's not bad. I ignore 3 of them, take 4 damage, down to 9.
Okay. 9 is doable. All right, and then how many tries do I get with the super smite? I only get 2 tries. Hitting on 3s, missed once, missed, and I need a 6 or 5. Sorry. Please, no. With string 6, I would be wounded on 5, so that is a wound.
6s. It's toughness 12.
Oh, okay. He's toughness 12. And then the heavy bolters are going to go into the Norn. I get no rerolls, but my sustain does go back in. Oh, they hit on 4s. And then wounding on...
6s. T11.
Sorry?
T11.
Wounding on 5s because of anti-monster 5.
Oh.
So 2 mortal wounds.
Ignoring on 4s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay.
Okay. So you have how many wounds left on the...
Norn is 13, Tyrannifex has 9.
So even with that volley, it's still 9 on a Tyrannifex.
Still got his blank.
Jeez. All right. Ballistus number 1 into the Norn. So we'll start off with the crack missile.
Into the Norn or into the Tyrannifex?
Tyrannifex.
Okay, Tyrannifex.
He's my target.
Yeah,
so I'm
just
keep
you said
going.
you said
Yeah.
Norn, I was just confused. Yeah.
And then wounding on 5s. Wounding on 5s to 4s because of the
Oath of Moment.
neither. Then here comes the. This is the
Crack
last.
missiles?
Yep.
Or which I don't know.
I did the crack first,
Okay.
just because you have the blank, right?
Okay.
And then this would be your T12.
T12.
So these would be winning on 4s to 3s
Yep.
because of oath. Only 1. So if you're going to choose a blanket, you blanket now.
No, I can choose after my armor save. Because it's when I allocate damage.
Is it damage for?
Damage or do you allocate wounds?
Same thing. So like you allocate after you make your save. Because I don't have
no.
damage. I haven't figured out whether I have been damaged. So allocating
No,
damage.
the
I'm confused about this too.
I've looked this up twice. It's after the save.
Okay.
Sorry, it's
go ahead, do
a
your thing.
-3 to my 2-up, but I'm in cover.
You have cover, so you have a 4.
Nope. I will blanket.
Okay. Then Stormbolter. I hit you twice with a Stormbolter. I don't wound you, but no. Then Ballistus number 2. Same thing. I will start with a crack.
Okay.
Hit you both times. Wounded you none. And then the last. Hit you both times. Needing 3s now. Wound you twice.
I actually believe that the allocation is once you're wounded.
Oh,
So
failed.
if attack successfully wounds the target, then you allocate the attack.
If you look it up,
Yep, I did. I'm looking at it.
allocating wounds is
It's okay.
So
something
good.
specific.
We'll move
6.
past it, but I think in future we'll have to take a look at that.
6, 7, 8. You have 8. How many wounds do you have total? Left?
I have 9 left. Ignoring on 5s.
I'm going to command point reroll the damage.
Okay.
So that 1 becomes a 6.
Oh, nice roll there.
So that was 11, 12, 13.
13. Okay. 8. Okay. 4s don't do. But there's a few 5s in there. Nope, there's not a few 5s. There's 1 5 and 1 6.
So that does
So I think you got him. Oh, yeah. You felled the Tyrannifex. Does he explode? Does he explode? No, no.
no explosion. All right.
Oh, Oh, down he goes.
All right, then I have the, I still have, so you know what, let's put an end to my misery with the stupid Balvor. The Whirlwind will go into the Balvor. Let's see if I can finally take him out.
1 wound.
4, 5, 6, 7 again.
Nice. Hit on 4s. Ooh, nice.
And then winning on 3s. So that is 4 at AP 1.
Saving on 4s, I believe.
Yep.
Ooh, fail 3 of them. I am super dead.
Okay.
I don't think I explode. Okay, he's done.
And then they drop that objective as we talked about. Because it has to be 1 inch from him and 12 from that. So that's right there. Is that? 6 is the center there. So I think that's legal. It's just a center to center when you're doing this measurement, right?
Yeah, we've been measuring it. As long as you measure from the consistent same point, like far edge to far
And
edge,
you've been
short
measuring
edge to
center
short
to
edge,
center,
center to
right?
center.
yeah,
As long as
okay.
it's consistent, you guys should be fine.
Okay, cool. So they didn't get to shoot anything, so they dropped. And then my heavy intercessors did nothing but explode a spore mine. All right, so I scored my 5 for Mark for Death. I score my 5 for Secure No Man's Land. So trying my best to keep this close.
Alrighty.
So does that put you up to the attack?
Well,
49?
I scored 20 points this turn.
So that puts you up
To 49.
49. 51, 49 at the end of turn 4.
Yeah.
Wowee, wow, wow. That is super close, folks. We've got 1 more turn in it. Tycho is up by only 2 points. He is going to score a big primary here again because he has multiple models in range of objectives. So he's going to get 15 on his primary. He's drawn his secondaries now. They're going to go up to some command points. They're going to add some stuff here. But this is our last opportunity really to tell you all about Frontline Gaming and how they're supporting our channel by doing this entire series for us. They're bringing this to you. That's right. The Championship Series at Play on Tabletop is brought to you by FrontlineGaming.org. Check out their events at the Cherokee Open, February 21st and 23rd, the Rocky Mountain Open, March 22nd, 23rd, the Bay Area Open, May 24th and 25th. FrontlineGaming.org has got all the information you can need. You can get the mats, you can get the training, get all the jazz that you see the boys playing with here. It's a 2-point game as we head to turn 5. Tycho, secondaries, primaries, how we looking, gentlemen?
15 on primary is kind of nice.
And then he scored behind enemy lines. And,
Behind enemy lines and
no
prisoners.
So he has to kill things.
I got to get to your deployment zone.
The Norm can do it.
The Norn can do it. So can a spore mine.
Where's their spawn?
Right here.
Oh, you dropped another one. Okay.
He's a hidey one. Okay. So this is the 5th round, so I don't need to stand on objectives anymore.
Nope, you just go for it.
Gotta get to you and do some damage. Do some damage. Oof. It's gonna be hard to get at them. I gotta like finish stuff too. It's not just like getting there. I gotta like kill stuff. That's not the easiest. Because I kind of put myself out of position with some of this stuff.
And you don't have advance in charge.
I do not have advance in charge. I don't have a lot of shenanigans with this. So into the movement phase we go.
Yeah.
I have 2 command points now. And I guess these are actually pretty decent secondaries. He'll have to advance to make the deployment.
What were the secondaries again, Tycho?
I got behind enemy lines and no prisoner.
Oh, very nice.
It's the spore mines moving that tripped me up a little bit. And I didn't realize there was a spore mine there, otherwise I would have shot it with this guy. But that's okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's on me for not checking the circumference of the board.
He's trying to be sneaky, but I didn't want you to forget about him. I don't think this guy can make it to within 18 of anything. No. Nope, just forget about it, Tycho. Just forget about it. But these guys can certainly make it within 24 inches your stern guardies. So off they go.
Those 2 5s. So he's fully within the train piece.
He can actually go, I think, faster. I think he's 6. Neuro Tyrant. Yeah.
Oh, I need to choose the
Librarius Discipline for
Yeah,
this
I
last
do.
round attack.
Biomancy would give me the +2 move, but I think I'm just going to keep with. It's whether or not they survive this. But I guess I'll go with Pyromancy because if they do survive this, then I need the clap back to be super strong.
Alrighty.
I wish I had something that was more defensive.
Oh, and advance on the Spore Mine. Whee! He goes 5 whole inches. That will make your deployment zone.
Why no Shadows of the Warp? He's going to Shadow the Warp as soon as it goes into my turn because he battle shocks me and I can't score my objectives. I lose the game.
That is the plan.
And best to do it while there's still Neuro Tyrant on the table because I'll be doing it this at -1.
And he's right there. So, that is the movement phase. And we're going to start shooting stuff. So, I'm going to start with my Zoanthropes firing at your Stern Guard. I believe everyone can see and is within range. 18 inches on the Neuro Tyrant.
I think he's out.
That's just out. So he's going to try and zap your
Ballistus Dreadnought?
Dreadnought.
Okay.
The Dreadnought is wounded with 1 wound on that one?
Correct.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Okay, so yeah, he's going to mind blast the Dreadnought. Everyone else has 24-inch range,
Okay.
and they will be blasting with their blast
Sounds good.
at your... So if we start with
Lucky
Neuro
for
Tyrant.
me, these are all psychic attacks.
They are!
So I get a 4-up, 4-up. You don't have volume to take them out otherwise.
But I wonder if I use for the first time my Norn's precise mind bullets to try and take down your Psyker first, but I think it's only D3 damage. And you got 5 wounds?
4.
And still a 4-up, 4-up.
And it's still a 4-up, 4-up. Yeah, because it's also a psychic attack.
Yeah, it only does D3. It only has 2 shots. It's not enough. Not enough. Well, you know, nothing doing. All we can do is try. Okay, so here comes the Neuro Tyrant zapping at your... Oh, look, a whole 3 shots. 6s?
You need 6s.
Nothing.
Okay.
Cool, that was fun.
Which profile were you doing?
Oh, the blast.
Okay. So I still have... I'm now below, because you killed 2, I am, you'll be proccing 1 blast.
1 blast each.
Because I'm at 9.
Just gonna make sure
Oh, they all
everyone's
managed to get
within.
within 24. Yikes. That's going to be danger for those Stern Guard, let me tell you, folks.
I think he's within 24
Oh,
though.
yeah,
Yeah, he's in. So,
Oh, yeah.
The oft overlooked Zoanthrope Blast. Everybody thinks of their las cannons on sticks, but that
I
blast
don't
is
know. I've never
nasty.
overlooked it. With sustained hits
It's
against
gross.
infantry, it's really good.
Okay, so here's 6d3 plus 6, right? Because I only get +1.
+1, yeah, because I'm at 9. You killed 2.
Frustrating. All right, 6d3.
That's pretty good.
1, 4, that's 6, and 6 is 12, plus 6 is 18 shots.
Hitting on 4s?
Hitting on 2s.
Oh, right, because of the Neuro Tyrant.
Yeah, Neuro Tyrant. Dominate the brain things. Here we go, hitting on 2s. All right, there's a 1 and a 1, and there's 3 6s, so I actually get 1 extra.
I'm winning on 3s. Because these are AP2?
AP2.
So hold on. If I Armor of Contempt with cover and I'll be saving on 3s for blocking. I should have done that before, so I guess it's fine.
No, you can do it if you want.
Yeah, let's try. Armor Contempt.
Oh, not stunning.
And that helps me out a little bit.
Wow. Lots of fails. Okay.
That's still a ton of wounds.
6. Yeah, but it's not enough to like wipe you. That's what they needed to do.
Oh, you're going for the wipe. I see how it is.
Often it can happen. I rolled pretty poorly here. 6, 9, 10, 11.
11. Okay. So we're going to go with the 3-ups first. And if I block them, then it's the D3s, and then it's the Feel No Pains. So this is going to
take a while.
This might take a while.
Oh, maybe not.
I block all of them.
Hey!
Not a single wound through.
Zoanthropes. Woo! All right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That is clutch.
Well,
That
Attack
I was
with the
not
3-ups.
I was not expecting that.
well. Yep. Yep.
Was that a
Change
command
this thing
point?
slightly.
That was my command point. Yeah, I've got 0.
You got one. You got one or none?
I should have none.
You have none. What were the 2 spent on? Sorry.
I only had 1.
Oh, you only had 1. Okay, we had
And
2.
what did I actually do with the last?
You didn't use it in the last turn,
Oh,
so
right.
no,
So
you
I'll
have 1 remaining.
Right.
Yes.
Then I would have 1 left.
Yeah, you have 1 remaining.
Okay.
What's happening?
I think what happened is I didn't add the 1.
I believe that's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Tycho is still on 2,
2,
I believe,
yes.
and you are at 1.
Yeah.
All right. I am within 9 of your whirlwind. So I'm actually going to try and go for a twofer here again, double action with the Norn. So he's going to try and mind laser your
Yep.
whirlwind, because I'm
Okay.
going to get +2 damage. So hopefully this works out. Here we go. Mental Lance at your whirlwind, hitting on 2s. I rolled a 1. Let's try that again. 2 down to 1.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And strength of 12 to your
with-
toughness, not 12, wounding on 3s. Why so many 2s? All right, that's a 6 and a 2. That's 1 wound and -3.
3. So I can block it on a 6.
You can.
6. That's half of a 6. Halfway to a 6.
3 whole damage.
Are you in melt range? Or
Yeah.
does? So that's. Oh, okay.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
I am within melter range, and that's how much damage.
Okay. I just want to make sure that we remember the melter range, or the plus range, or whatever. I guess it's still the melter row, isn't it? Yeah, there are 11.
Just under 8, so I can make it on a 7.
Are you going to go for the multi-charge
I think I
again?
have to, because like, I don't know if I can take down a Ballistus cleanly. I only do -2 in melee combat.
Oh, so then you're going to try to just block 2 of them. You're going to just try to like lock up 2? Is that your goal?
I'm trying to kill the whirlwind and
then
I don't
lock
know,
the-
be
okay,
there. I mean,
yeah.
you're just going to zap me down
I
afterwards.
mean, if you
How
just
far
do,
do we need to get to the whirlwind?
if you
and
do a
to
clean
the-
charge,
It's just
so-
under 8, so I need a 7 to make the whirlwind.
Perfect.
Because I can charge straight forward there to the
but you're
core.
doing a multi-charge. So
I'm
you-
doing a multi-charge so that I can get within an inch of the Ballistus to do this.
Okay.
Needing a 7 on dice.
Okay.
Come on, Mr. Norn. Can he do it? Can I get some points here at the end of the game? 7!
6 and a 1.
Woo! Num 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 num.
6 point. Oh, because you have no prisoners.
I have no prisoners. I gotta kill
So
something.
You're going for the 2 points.
Going for 2 points.
These are AP 2.
These are at AP2, yes. I believe they're at AP2. Unless I've been cheating myself for a long, long time. I doubt that.
AP 2.
Mr. Emissary.
AP 2 3 damage.
AP2, 3 damage for his first 6 attacks. He's doing everything into your whirlwind. I'm
So
not
I
going to mess
will.
about here.
I will armor contempt.
All right.
So out of command points.
I'm
but
out of command
Armor
points.
Contempt on the whirlwind can tack, keep it alive.
Hey! Oh no! I miss once, but I don't sustain against you.
I am a vehicle, not an infantry.
Yep. And I need 3s. I fail 2.
So 3 saves.
Oh, what's your toughness?
My toughness is 10.
I need 4s.
Ooh.
So that's only 2.
Okay.
-2.
Goes to -1 because I armor contempted. So I have a 4+. I block 1.
3 whole damage.
3 whole damage. I am down to 5
Okay, Norn, you can do this. Maybe.
with the extra attacks.
Maybe. Hoping. Here's hoping. All right, he hits them all. Needs 5s here.
Okay.
Makes 2. You have 5 wounds remaining?
I do have 5 wounds remaining. Yeah.
Well, I guess I spent my last command point here to try. I do it!
He does it.
3 minus 2. Saving on 4s.
And these are how many? 2
2
each,
each.
right?
So I gotta make all. You have to fail all of these to lose your.
I've already blocked one.
You already blocked it. All good.
Yep. So he's got. I don't block the other one though. So he's got 1 wound remaining.
So I failed completely on no prisoners, but I might be able to get it.
If you Overwatch. Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah. If I.
Something.
Yep.
I don't know.
100%.
I do get behind enemy lines, which does score at the end of my turn. I do have 2 units back there, so that's going to be a
that's 4.
total of 4 victory points.
So you can do 70
that's gonna
points.
Put me to 70 points.
So there's no way that you can block my 15. So that'll take me up to.
There is a way he can block your 15.
Is there?
Absolutely.
Oh,
there
right.
is. So it's the end of Tycho's turn 5.
So your Shadows of Warp comes in clutch here.
The Shadows of the Warp could actually.
Yeah.
So first things first, obviously going to call it first, and that will really determine whether or not anything occurs here.
Yeah. All right. So,
So Shadows of the Warp
to my
is the
turn.
Tyranid ability where he can basically force everything on the table to take a battle shock test. Now, I believe if you have, is it a Neuro Tyrant or Neuro Lictor on the board?
It's
It's
-1
at a further
Tyrant.
-1.
Yeah.
So every single unit in TAC's army has to take a battle shock test now. And because
I
TAC
need
scores at the bottom of the
7s.
game and he needs primary points, 15 points takes him up to 64, which puts him within 6 points of Tycho.
Yeah. Then it comes down to secondaries.
If
But
he fails any of these and cannot get to be within range because he scores at the end of his turn, then Tycho's going to win the game, and we're going to end it right here. So these rolls are incredibly clutch. Gentlemen, could we please point out the models for our audience with the big pokey finger?
It actually comes down to 1 roll.
because I can string this 1 unit to get all 3, but I can also string that unit to get all 3.
Yeah, there are
so it's
multiple.
these
You've
2
got
rolls.
heavy intercessors and some other stuff
All right,
taken
so
on there too, right? So
over
here
here
we go, folks.
I need 7 on dice, and I can't new orders this away.
Hero can't.
You cannot-
insane
No,
bravery.
sorry, bravery or
insane- I
commander
cannot. Yeah,
So which one are we rolling for right now?
the Phobos Marines.
This is clutch.
7. They're 10.
Nicely done.
He can't block me from scoring my 15.
So your 15s. Good.
So then the Intercessors, they are battle shocked.
Battle shock.
Then my Stern Guard Vets, they're okay on the 7. The Ballistus Dreadnought is 6, so that one is battle shocked. And then that Ballistus Dreadnought back there also is battle shocked on the 6. And then my Whirlwind. My Whirlwind is just okay with the 7.
He's
So that
got
was a
8.
fair few failed, but not the important
Or
one,
she's
which
got a
was the Phobos
6.
Marine.
6 to 7.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So both of the Ballistic Dreadnoughts were battle shocked, and
Stern Guard were not, though.
Stern Guard were not.
Doesn't
And
it doesn't make much difference.
But
And
the Whirlwind does still need to test. You also were supposed
did-
to fight back with the Ballistus.
right. So what happens now is, I guess we'll do the punching in a second here. But just because we're in this phase, the Whirlwind has a test again because now we go to the scoring, the actual scoring step.
Right.
Which is a 6, but I'm no longer at the -1 because it's not Shadows of the Warp. Correct?
I think so.
All right, so he passes just. He barely got the 7 when he needed the 7, and he barely got the 6 when he needed the 6.
And you can fall back without me overwatching because I'm engaged to your dreadnought.
But then I don't get to shoot, so I might as well just shoot him,
That's a good point.
right? But it really now comes down to we kind of skipped ahead, and we only skipped ahead because if I failed all those battle shocks, then
Might have ended
it
the
would have
game.
been mute.
Yeah.
Now I pull my secondaries because I do have one more chance. I need the.
Yes, Crispy Kyle, they absolutely can. He's back to scoring his big 15.
Call I can't.
Nope.
Containment.
Oh boy.
So
clutch.
that's 3. That's only 3. And Storm Hostile. You moved off of, so the only Storm Hostile is over there. I think that ends the game.
You do have the command point to
I do
redraw,
have the
right?
redraw. Containment is 3. I
It is.
can't do more than 3 with what I have.
which would take you to 67. Yeah, there's no way to get to the other side of the board
No, my
to
Inceptors
do
are
a
good.
the second containment.
That's why I was like, that one little
Spore mine.
spore mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was an extra 2 points for Tycho, and then that other one that killed the.
So what it comes down to is redrawing that secondary and finding something that you can actually score outside of Storm Hostile, because there's no way to storm a hostile objective. The center objective's not stickied.
No.
You need to get something else like a sabotage or a recover assets or some such.
Even then,
Even recover assets.
so much of my stuff is battle shocked.
Yeah, it's just down to the stern guard, right?
It comes down to, can I get a the kill one, the bring it down.
Bring it
if
down.
I get bring it down, it's the only one. I think
then
bring
the
it down
Nord-
might be the
Nord's
only
worth
one
14
in the
points, right? Or Nord's worth 4 points, which would put you ahead. But then if it kills the whirlwind, but then the whirlwind just stays in combat.
Yeah, the whirlwind just stays in
Yeah,
combat.
or the whirlwind walks away so it can't
So
kill the
I'm going to
ballistics or
spend the
something.
one command point that I have.
New
Which
orders.
sucks because I really needed a
Yeah.
sail
You really did, yeah.
or a grenade, and we're just going to go
What you got? What you got?
recover assets.
The recover assets is 3
For
two
two
units.
zones.
and you
I
can
can't
do
nope,
can do it.
Cannot. He's engaged. The only unit that I have that's not battle shock that can do it is this one and this one, but I can't do contain twice. I can't do contain and recover.
That's true, yeah. That's true.
So I think you win the game by 3. Because the max on the max on secondaries is 15 for this mission.
Yeah,
Or
what do we
sorry,
have for
max
primary,
for primary is
secondary?
15.
Because we have to check to see what we're maxed on for primaries and secondaries as well. Because we don't have it quite separated by primaries and secondaries. So we're going to double check, folks. This is super tight. It is going to be 67-70 at present, but we're going to double check our scoring real quick.
Oh right, because I don't think Tycho would have maxed his secondaries. He scored
had
15 twice. So
I think he's at 50. I think
So
he
I
actually
think
is at 50.
he just So there's no, we're not taking points away from Tycho. Let's put it that way. So I think I just
I
lose.
scored a lot more than. I scored about 50
you-
primary, right?
50 primary is the max on the primary.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, 'cause you went 50
and
I
then
might have
last
scored
turn.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went 15 on turn 5, 15 on turn 4, and then 10 and
5
10.
and-
See, I think you're at 50. Because
I
you
think it
could
was
not
5 and
possibly have scored.
I scored 5 one turn.
You scored well. Yeah, that's correct. So yeah, so you should be okay there.
Yeah, he's fine. So then I do that.
5 one turn.
That scores me 15 on primary.
Would that be wholly within the side of the.
Oh, for containment? Yeah, but it doesn't.
The only other thing, because battle line units can advance and fall back and still action with swift action.
Yeah.
The only other
It was
option you-
shadows. Shadows.
Yeah.
I feel shadows.
Well, the only other option, Stern Guard can't do it because they're not battle line. You don't. Your heavy intercessors are still there, or they're gone.
The battle shocked.
They are battle shocked. So yeah. So you're basically, because the heavy intercessors are battle shocked, that
So,
gives
yeah.
the 2-point win.
So here's the thing: does the audience want to see if I can take down a Norn, or because
I think Rowan's pretty sure he wants to see a Norn die.
at present I will score 15 plus 3, so I will score 18 points,
which will be 3 points short of winning the game.
which will be 3 points short of winning.
So close.
It was really close.
I mean, the smart play here is obviously fall back the whirlwind because it doesn't need to do anything, and then just shoot everything into the Norn and see if you kill it, right?
they're both like the Norns. I don't need to fall back anything.
No, because then he'll get 2 points for killing you, and then he'll be winning by even more.
no, I'm no.
Thanks, JT.
I was planning to just shoot everything into the Norn and kill him in the shooting phase,
That could entirely work as well.
right?
Bring
So-
it. Let's see it.
So the moment on the Norn, and for the Emperor,
The Emperor.
for victory.
I hope it blows up and
Guilliman's-
kills your whirlwind, just
Yeah,
so you're aware.
I know.
I
Tycho
will
gets 2.
feel no pain.
Don't you already have a 5-up? Oh wait, no, that's only when you're on
Only
your
on
objective.
objective,
Yeah. Strong Guard. All of them. You know what?
You're fine.
Oh, I'm gonna go for mortals.
How many
anyway.
wounds is that Norn on at present, Tycho?
13 wounds.
13.
He's probably gonna die.
You know, this is like. You know what this feels like? This feels like the 10th edition trailer with Guilliman's speech about victory, where everything's dire. There's very little hope for the Imperium, but hope or not, we're killing the Xenos.
Kill the Xenos
So
for the
1,
Emperor.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strong Guard veterans into your Norn.
Rapid regeneration.
Woohoo! Hitting then on 4s. I've stayed in Pyromancy, luckily, so I've got a lot of sustains in there. Ooh, my Stormbolters are hitting on 5s then. So I dropped all of these. And then 4 go back in because it's sustained. Then I need 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s. Because he's the oath of moment target. Yay, he rolls for
4s.
days.
And do I get any more? To be honest, you didn't even need to use rapid regeneration yet. You've got your 4.
I know, but I might as well get it out now just so everyone knows what's happening. I get a better involved because these mostly going to be mortal wounds.
10 mortal wounds.
Oh, Lord.
So far, but
Oh,
there's
no.
more.
Oh, gosh.
Stormbolters. Stormbolters are going to be hitting on 5s now.
You're talking about heavy bolters.
Or heavy bolters, sorry. So 2 hits. Only 2 hits, but one of them is sustained.
Is it sustained? No, it's a sustained one.
Yeah. These ones are double damage, so we'll just do this.
Cool.
And then Super Smite.
14 now? No, 8.
Only
12.
1 with the Super Smite. I do not hit you. I do hit you. I do not wound you. I do wound you. That was a D3. So the D3 is 2.
So that's 2 more mortal wounds?
So that is 10, 14, 15, 16.
And the smite is devastating as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So 16 devastating wounds.
16 devastating wounds.
Saving on 4s.
And that Librarian Smite, fortunately, isn't Blast. Tigurius's is, but that one is not.
Yeah.
Correct?
Do I get a headache? I don't.
Close though.
Yep.
All right, ignoring
16.
this on 4s. Ah. I see a lot of 3s. See a lot of 1s.
I'm taking moral victory here for killing all your
Oh,
Norns.
super not quite dead.
Okay. How many wounds do you have left?
I have 2 whole wounds left.
Guess what?
What?
Dreadnoughts.
Oh no, you have multiple dreadnoughts.
You know what? No. Hunter Killer. I haven't used it yet. It's not a blast weapon.
Hunter Killer what?
Nope, just Hunter Killer.
Hunter Killer missile. It's
Nope,
a missile.
nope,
I believe it.
nope,
It's going to
nope.
kill it. Missile.
Hitting on a 4.
Hitting on a 4.
Rerolling.
Do the Hunter Killers hit any better?
Oh, they might hit on 2s normally.
yeah.
The
'cause
Slayers do, right?
The Slayers do, yeah.
Oh, because they just had to come
Actually,
up with
wait,
brand
does the
new
War One
missile.
not? The War One doesn't
Space
have it?
Marines.
Never mind, War One doesn't have
I think they do. I think they can. I think they don't put it on by default, which is actually just cruel to new players. Shame on you, GW.
Oh, yeah, because it used to not be an option, so now it is an option in case you haven't modeled. Meh. Stick a missile
You're right.
on it. Giddy up.
I didn't equip it. I also did not equip the Stormbolter.
Well, now you did.
Just a Stern Guard back one, like, dude.
just put the gun on the tank. Damn it.
And then the blast weapon for the blast weapon is just going to.
Morally kill a zoanthrope or a venomthrope, depending on your pleasure.
Yeah, I guess.
You still have las cannons to shoot, don't you?
Yeah, I have.
That's good.
I'm killing this Norn.
I don't
Kill the
know.
Norn.
I'm killing
We
the
know it's
Norn.
done. Kill the Norn.
I'm killing
Don't
the
worry
Norn.
about the Whirlwind. Kill
Okay,
the Norn.
fine. Hunter thingy. I do hit.
hits.
This is strength of 14.
Well, that's pretty good. Winning
Yeah.
on 3s. 2s.
I wouldn't 2s. because
Yeah.
of- Hey.
Hey.
See, it's
Minus
a
what?
missile. It hit it.
Huh?
The hittle has hit.
Yes, it's AP3, so just involve.
Involve. Involve.
So-
Oh, Norn.
Hunter Killer Pickle. Yes, Mubin. Yes.
Oh, 2 points for Mubin.
How many wounds do you have left?
2. Stormbolter first win.
No, Stormbolter is not going to do the win. And this Stormbolter doesn't have.
Not.
Oh, hey,
That'll do. That'll do
it.
it. Because Oath of Moment. Oh, thank the Lord for my hard shell. A 2 saves.
All right, here we go. Ballistus Dreadnought. Uno, the one that's in combat. Both of my last cannons hit. Both my last cannons wound because of the Oath of Moment, because the 2s will do.
Uh-oh.
How much damage? 5.
5 damage.
5 ups.
5 ups. Can the Norns survive? No.
Okay.
Nope, no
But
way near.
2 dice is one of these a 6. Do you take me with you?
Ooh,
This is in true Warhammer fashion.
Yeah, can I? That will be the moral victory. There we go.
Please.
No, it's 6 to explode, right?
Yes.
I can never remember these things. The 4.
So he doesn't take me with him.
No moral victory for the Norns today. Just an actual victory.
So I will take the moral victory of being able to kill out 3 Norns.
You killed 3 Norns.
To be honest, I killed a
Tyranifex,
lot of your.
Trigon, Carnifex. You didn't lose any of your big stuff. But I did manage to push you back fairly far. You got a nice
my
little
primary score is
scoring
actually
there.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that ends the game with a score of 70 to 67 with paint because you owe me half of the paint on this one.
Oh, is that how that goes?
Theoretically, that would put TAC in the lead.
No, it
It's
wouldn't.
82 to 75.
No, that would take me to. Never mind.
Never mind. It's all for silliness. 80 to 77 is your final, folks. What a fantastic game.
Thank you.
That was super, super tight. It literally came down to secondary card draws at the very last turn there. TAC, what is the next top deck? Just out of curiosity. The next 2, actually. You kept both on your turn 1. I'd like to see what the next 2 are on your top deck.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because I want to see what it was, just for the people in.
So
it's the people in TV land.
So you're gonna ring the bell of shame?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not tall enough, nor am I near blonde enough.
And I'm not naked.
That's true. And we're thankful.
I just am a bell of shit.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Look at that.
The next card was Bring It Down.
Yeah, it's
Which
amazing.
which would have won me the game by
A whole bunch.
by 1. It would have actually won me the game by 1.
Wow.
Had it come out a turn earlier, it would have been more. But yeah, that is a really big one.
And then Cleanse.
Yeah. So really, what it came down to is Shadows of the Warp, battle shocking the heavy intercessors, their inability to be able to advance, get out and do an objective or to do an action. That's what it came down to, folks. It's literally a single card draw, 1 objective. A little bit of luck here and there always helps in Warhammer. It is a dice game. You need to roll dice. You need to make choices. And always make your opponent make choices because they might make the wrong one. But in this one, both players made great choices. Both players played super well. And it comes down to a 3-point victory, and all props to Tycho. Well done. You got to play that list one more time, sir. TAC, you get to go back to the drawing board.
I think this
list is tight, though. I think this list is pretty good, but it's going to be very interesting. Our last opportunity here to mention frontlinegaming.org. Frontline Gaming, makers of the mats, makers of the terrain. Absolutely love their product. They've been with us for a very long time, and we're so happy that they're sponsoring this entire championship series. Make sure to go to check out frontlinegaming.org. Cherokee Open on February 21st, 23rd. March 22nd, 23rd is the Rocky Mountain, and then the Bay Area Open is May 24th, 25th. Fantastic events that these guys put on. The granddaddy of them all being Las Vegas Open in January. Sword of Chatacles is going to go to who? We don't know yet. Next week, I believe we have Nick versus Mubin. I believe it's Tau versus Custodes next Friday. That's going to be a really fun one. Can't wait to see what Mubin's cooked up as he gets to make a new list and Nick still has his Retaliation Cadre. That should be kind of fun. Whose name will go on the Sword of Chatacles? I don't know, but we're going to find out in a couple of weeks. TAC and Tycho, do you have anything else to say to our bevy of fans still watching?
Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. It is a real honor to play games and hopefully make some entertaining moves happen here on the field of battle. And again, a big shout out to Frontline Gaming. This is my favorite product I've seen for their pre-made terrain yet. The
textures are
pre-painted.
wonderful. The
Yeah.
designs are wonderful.
They really are.
Because we, apart from the live, we do a lot of cinematics. We want our tables to be as pretty as possible. And with MDF, that can be hit or miss, right?
It really can.
And
this is definitely a hit.
No, and we used this, I think, in the Eldari game. And when I shot the cinematics for the Eldari game against this, it felt at home. It didn't feel like I was missing the narrative element. So I do really like this terrain. And, whoo boy, I need to go to the drawing board. You have to take this against
Tau. I have to face Nick for the final.
Yeah. And he does have a lot of crisis
He's got tools.
tools.
He's quick and wily, that one.
But still, getting through I think the beast of this list is still your 3 Norns.
It is the beating heart of this list. It's the riddle of the Norn. Can you deal with that much big, tough, mean monster in the middle of the map? And with that added feel no pain, I think it's one of the the heartiest.
Big
Packages.
16 wound, 2 up, 4 up, 4 up,
Just a
5
lot.
up. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
And I need to figure out, because my War Wound didn't really do as much as I wanted to this game.
He came close.
I
If
will-
you
I will
nailed
s-
that Biovore first turn, this game might have been
Or
just yours.
the Prime. It was a Prime.
Prime, right, that
because
too.
that stuck, like, to be honest, the Prime stuck me with the Assassination.
Right.
And that's the
Held
bring it
you
down.
back.
And that was the bring it down.
That was the bring it down.
So the answer could be 2 war wins, or the answer might be no war wins. 2 at 360 points is a big sink. But it comes with 2 hunter killer thingies.
Those were good.
Projectiles.
Projectiles.
So on that note,
Hittles.
Tycho gets to move on. You are 2-0.
I am too.
I am unfortunately 0-2. With a very short season, I might be out of the running unless people go on big losing streaks, which I don't wish on anybody. But
Stranger things have happened.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. So on that note, thank you very much, and until we see you next time in the thingy-farty future of dark, grim
Something or other.
Man.
playoff.
Winter. Yes.
Yeah, it's winter.